Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Right now, we're going to be going over the game Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Siege is a 5v5 team-based game where players must work together, using their operators' gadgets and environment to come out on top. Siege has many game modes, from hostage, bomb, and secure area. The mode that is played in competitive play, and what we'll be looking at today, is bomb. In this game mode, a defending team will have to stop the attackers from defusing one of their 2 bombs. When the game starts, each team can ban an attacking and defending operator. After the bans are locked in, the players will pick their operators and move into the prep phase. During the prep phase, attackers will be using drones to find where the objectives are and any other intel that would be useful. The defenders can use this time to reinforce walls, making it harder for the attacker to enter, set up traps and other gadgets to give them an edge over the attackers, and lastly, set themselves up to hold objects, angles, or risk a chance to eliminate an attacker when they spawn in at the end of prep phase. To win the round, the defending team can either not let the attackers defuse before time runs out, or eliminate them all. For the attacker, they need to eliminate all defenders or plant the diffuser before time runs out. If the attackers plant the diffuser, they'll have to defend it from any defenders while it defuses the bomb. Defenders can destroy a planted diffuser by standing next to it, and the diffuser can still be active with all attackers eliminated. All matches will be best of 3 maps, and for each map, it will be best of 12 rounds with 3-round overtime.
Hello, yeah, sorry about that real quick. Hello, and welcome to the UCM Esports live stream tonight for Rainbow Six Siege. We're watching UCM Red face against UIC for the CEA tournament. This is week 4 of the tournament here, And we're hoping to see some good games tonight. UCM, I believe, is right now 2-1 in their standings. And we're right now waiting for the players. Not quite sure when the maps are, but I'm hoping we see a good game here. And real quick though, while we're sitting and waiting for the lobby to start, I just want to make a real quick mention for our contest right now. We are giving away a gaming headset on Instagram, and the rules to enter, you need to follow our Instagram account, tag a friend, comment and like the post, share on your stories, can get you even extra entries. So if you're looking for a new $80 headset, be sure to go into that and follow our Instagram, UCM Esports. But yeah, it looks like the first map here is going to be Clubhouse. And I'm really excited for this because I don't even want to say UCM, this is like a rivalry, but I would say this is like one of our more familiar teams. If my knowledge suits me correctly, we faced UIC first CEA game way back in fall. We faced them in CR6. It was either the first playoff game, second maybe, or maybe it was the last of the regular season. Not quite sure on that. I had to go back to check the VODs or have our strategy, our analytic person, Kimberly, she has all of them written down somewhere. So she's a good person to ask for that. But, I'm excited to see this match. We're going to be having, right now we have 4 of the 5 players for UIC. UCM's ready to go. And speaking of UCM, we have a great lineup here. Oops, sorry about that. Our lineup tonight is going to be Luke, also known as Crew, Jacob, known as Boost, Josh Black Magic, Matt the Mirror Magic, and Garrett, also known as Spectre. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they're going to play tonight. And yeah, they've been having a great season. We're going to be having Face It playoffs this weekend, Saturday. So if you really want to watch those, it's going to be a doubleheader weekend. Not quite too sure on how the scheduling is going to be for those games. Before it was going to be, these are the locked in times, this is when you're going to play, but now I believe it's going to be anytime on Saturday. So we might get streams for that, might not. It's still up in the air, hard to say. But yeah, we're just waiting for the players to ready up, and we're getting right into this games. Hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday night, enjoying this late stream. Hope you enjoy my new background. Did a little bit of reworking in the area, reworking in my room, this per se. But yeah, it's going to be a great night. I'm hoping for some great stuff here. But yeah, also we just got out. UCM Black just had their game. They faced against Ohio Northern Varsity, and I just got out of it. And well, you guys see the highlights. We mentioned the highlights. It was a rough loss for them, but hey, we'll bounce back next week. We still got 1 or 2 more weeks left in CEA and CR6. So hopefully we can get some play. Hopefully we make playoffs for those tournaments, as we did not make playoffs for Face It. Sadly enough, for some reason, everyone taking the top 16. But hey, we finished out pretty good in that tournament. I'm proud. New team. So you just got to expect the best here. We're also, and also we should be having the highlights for last week coming up. I want to say maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm planning this to edit it tomorrow, and hopefully get it out to you lovelies, so that way you can just watch that intense week that was last week. I don't want to give any spoilers for the video, but oh boy, if you haven't been following it, we got some nice highlights and some really great games, especially from players that you would not have expected to see, honestly. So let's just hope we can get a good night going here. We're just waiting on UIC. UIC has not readied up yet. They are testing my abilities to improv right now. We got one person from Cosmo readied up here, and we also got other tournaments. Like I said, other tournaments going on. We have Overwatch going in on their games. I'm not quite sure. They have 2 tournaments. I believe one is tomorrow. Don't think it's going to be streamed. We have Smash Bros. Stream coming up. We have a Overwatch and Smash Bros. Stream coming up on Friday. So be sure to check those out. And it's finally, the game has started here. UCM versus UIC. You love it, you know it. We're going to we're going to start out on ban phase here. UIC is going to be the first to ban here. We're going to take out an attacker ban. My bet is you're going to be Thatcher or Maverick. I've already have it queued up. Let's see what they can do. And the ban is locked in for the players. They've all voted in. Cali, interesting. I should have thought about this, because UIC, they were pretty familiar. They are familiar with UCM's bans. They know how they run it. They have faced them at least twice. Not to call anyone out, but I've seen them in other channels before giving away saying they're going to play this and this and this. So, but that was months ago. And that's with old player, not an entirely different roster, but a different roster nonetheless. So UCM's going to have to run this differently. That's just going to be which UCM's going to be more than happy for. The mirror ban, an easy target ban, not for UCM. They know it. They don't want to run a mirror. They don't trust UIC. Though I think there could have been some better bans. They're risking the Cade. That's a risky play for UCM. Not quite sure if I agree with it. They'll probably tell me why they did it later on. But let's have to wait and see what they can do. USC is trying to decide what the last ban is here. And they don't know yet. Let's see. Malusi. So Cade is up. An interesting ban here. Not quite sure how I feel about these. But, I'm not the player. I'm just a caster. But this is going to be an interesting phase here. We're going to start round 1. UCM is on the attack first here. So we're going to see how UIC is going to run this. Let's see. They're going to start on a basement hold here. Bit of a rare pick here for a Clubhouse. I guess it's the second favorite site to most people. But let's just see how they run it. We got a Cade, which is going to be great for Wall Nile. They don't know where we're going to set. I feel they're going to. Not quite sure where they're going to put him on. Could see one be thrown dirt. It's a possibility. Could see one be put on kitchen hatch. Another great spot for a Cade. Maestro as well. It's going to be quite a rough thing for UCM. And they also have a Mozzie here, which hopefully UCM is ready to drone, as that drone can make them win or lose. Droning can make them win or lose a game. Starting out here in prep phase, we're going to see an interesting Maestro spot right above the jukebox. I've seen one before, but it is still an annoying one to go with anyway. We're also going to see possibly a shield play down in main hall here. Also a reinforcement. Not quite sure if I agree with that reinforcement there that we're seeing the smoke put up. Because, that's going to possibly make it hard for UIC if UCM gets a armory take to take out the fuser. Not quite sure, but we'll try to see how that's going to go. So that's like a lot of defenses up. Not quite sure I've seen the Cades thrown yet, but we have Basher here on the roam and Luckshot. Luckshot, if I remember correctly, he was one of their best fraggers. Sitting in strip right now. Etsy Jaeger is going to be a dangerous thing. We're going to see him doing a top-down clear, though. Good thing to take. They also, hopefully they can get this Mozzie out. Mozzie's staying on top Raptors. A bit of a cheeky spot right now. He can hold garage pretty well, but they push him out. This requires Jaeger here. And going into the first person of view, Jaeger taking out the first drone from the action phase, trying to hunt out another drone kitchen here. Not quite sure who those drones were, but he's going to fall back. Gotta say, I respect that play. It's a smart, respectable play. He got drawn out twice even. He's like, you know what? I'm going to fall back to site. Going over to Mozzie here. He is now sitting Raptors. He's set in stone there. UCM's now going down. They feel pretty confident on top floor. Don't believe anyone else is there. They might know about the Mozzie. Might have Boosh, and I believe that's Mirror Magic trying to push him out. Looks like they are going to do that. Hopefully they do know he's here. I feel like they feel pretty confident. It's just to see they push it here. Boosh on the Sophia. Gonna slow peek it. He just shut the wall. Pre-fire, and there's the headshot. But Spectre was taken out by Luckshot. Luckshot might be on the roam. No, he's sitting inside. Not quite sure where. Oh, main stairs. That's a flank you gotta watch out for, especially on Clubhouse. And not quite sure why. Okay, Spectre looked like he was near kitchen area, so he wasn't getting too aggressive. But with just over a minute left, UCM needs to start opening up these hatches. Though they don't have any heart breach unless the cap has a heart breach gadget. But that could be the only thing possible I see. We're gonna see Black Magic here making some verts. Hasn't found anyone yet. And we see the Maestro backing off. He was just barely out of the verts range, and he's not able to follow him up. Looks like the crew did have a heart breach gadget, so he's gonna get a moto hatch open here, which is gonna give his team the chance to drop down. But since there's no heart breach left, that's going to force UCM into the doorways. We're gonna see smokes come off here. I love this. Ooh, that was a great play there. Let's say I love that shield. Having a shield sitting main, that's a lot of pressure. But like a lot of pressure can bounce back, and we're gonna see. I kind of called it here. UCM is gonna take an armor control. Mirror Match is gonna get shot by the Maestro. But ooh, interesting. That push there fell hard. Yep, and UCMs can't recover right there. So it's gonna be forced down to Black Magic here. He was gonna get a frag on the Maestro, but that was a double push by the smoke. For those that missed it, I'm not quite sure what angle the Maestro got there. An impressive one to say the least. And he was able to shoot out Mirror Magic's feet, and he was able to shoot out Mirror Magic's feet. Smoke killed was able to down Boosh, and Crew just was trying to get that diffuser down. Now we're gonna see a gym bedroom hold. Interesting. UIC is just not looking at CCTV right now. I have a feeling UIC did their homework for this match. Like, it is a interesting sight. We're gonna see that Mute being very cheeky. We're gonna see the Valks Cosmos switch to the castle. That's gonna be the instant read there for. That's gonna be the instant read for a gym hole. Which good thing they 6-2. Now it's be interesting to see how UCM's gonna push this site, because they have a lot of potential here to push. You know, it can take Jacuzzi Wall. You know, we have the Sophia to Zotrick, and we have the Ace to get the wall open. But you also have a Logi and Cash side to take. That's also another great side. We're going to see Mute over here. He's going to gain those walls reinforced. He's probably going to put that Mute Chambers to slow down any push from UCM. I was going to see maybe a Jaeger on the roam. Not quite sure what the plan is there, but let's have to wait and see. We're going to see the last few reinforcements. We might see, okay, a castle's going to be put up there. Interesting castle spots. I think we might see one on construction. Also, Lux Shot roaming in basement. We're going to see one on construction and the last two in gym. Some pretty common castles, but that bedroom window going to be wide open for a punch. Lux Shot's just all the way in armory. No idea what he's doing here. He's going to try to get a cheeky, I don't want to say spawn peek, but an outside peek. There's no way UCM knows he's here. He's going to fall back. Okay. Not quite sure what the plan was there. You know, could have just been I'm just going to wait for spawn peeks. I want to see if they're going to push basement, but they didn't. So it's going to get open gym. It's going to shoot the bandits off the wall. Bandit's going to be forced to fall back here. A super hard angle. He does have the ability to fall back into bathroom, but he's going to fall back down the main. Or no, he's going to fall back in the bathroom. You know, he had to rotate right there. Could have saved him a few steps, but he got there no matter what. Now, what we want to know is, does UCM, did UIC, do they have enough reinforcement? Because they could reinforce that wall off right now. They could even ace it open. Spectre, he has someone left. So he can literally ace it open and just ruin Bandit's day. But Black Magic gained the first frag of this map, taking out Castle here. Gonna go for a second one. Believe that was the Mute, but no, Mirror Magic falls to Lux Shot, who I guess fell back. No, never mind. He was all the way over in Cash. Yeah, that's a bit of a cheeky spot there, you know. Getting that. Oh, but Black Magic is gonna finish. He was on one shot. Boosh falling to the smoke here. Ooh, Black Magic just isn't able to have the perfect reaction time here. He is kind of pinned down on Logi in a 2v1 situation. Oh, just missing that peak there. You know, X-rays. I love them. I hate watching them because it's moments like those. Black Magic's gonna get a push, but he's gonna get flanked, and Luckshot just not lucky, but he is able to finish a kill in a 1v2 situation here. It's up to Spectre and Crew now to get the plant down and push out the Jaeger. They are planting down, and not quite sure. I guess a bit of a rough spot there. Crew's down to a 1v1 here. Luckshot's gonna be pushing to Logi. Not quite sure what I feel about that. He's gonna be sitting. He's gonna push in through main. He knows that Crew is outside Nakuzuki. Crew needs to play passive here. Luckshot's just trying to play hyper aggressive now. He is now become the attacker here. And Crew, he just to play chill and wait for that diffuser sound. Ooh, a bad peek there. Crew needs to fall back. Prone. Ooh, he dodges. He just stealthed 100 there, but it's not enough time. And this could be... Yeah, that's not enough time for the fuser as well. Crew trying to go for the peak, but just not quite able to finish it out. 2-1 here for you. 2-0 here for UCM. Yeah, sorry, 0-2. My God, it's a late night, and sorry, I am still thinking about the last game I just had. But looking at this now, it's going to be CCTV and a cash hold here. We're going to see Kate come out, you know, the funny Kate spots, as everyone loves to call them. It's going to make Thatchering pretty hard here, but we also have a Zoph. I don't know, I can't know if he can Zoph the funny Kate spots, but it's going to be interesting how UCM's going to push this. You know, it's interesting because UCM, like, they banned Callie because Callie is really good getting wall now. Oh, we're going to see a 6 on the Cade. I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't know if I agree with that because, excuse me, because the Cade, you know, granted it is less wall now, but the Thatcher is up. It's a hard thing to decide on. I don't know. The ban trick could work here, but with Ace is a really good op. It's really hard to ban trick aces. So I really just don't know. UCM, but speaking of, we're getting the kills here. UCM just needs to get warmed up here. I don't know. They were supposed to get a warm-up scrim, but unfortunately, some people don't know who it was. Decided to cancel last minute on them. You know, go them. But we're gonna see mutes already on the wall. Mutes and bandits. Okay, man, I'm gonna say, no point in putting bandits when you already have mute. I mean, it's a good way to do it. You know, running the mute in the bandit. That's a lot of wall now. That's gonna slow UCM down. Spectre, already have a lot of damage here. Not sure what happened. Might have been a spawn peak. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like, ooh, this could be dangerous. Luckshot going in the basement again, trying to find some. Just playing it passive here. Might go into oil in case of a garage push because garage is just it's a really good room to take. Going up secret actually. I just misspoke. We're seeing the Capital go off as well. Bandit, it's gonna be lit to 21. You know, interesting. Oh, okay. He was able to get one wall. Get on that bandit. Just dodging the flames of Capital. Who really, I've seen him become very, very popular on this site. You know, he's a good op. He's technically a hard breach op. His gadget, you know, honestly underrated. Smokes and flames. Those flames can reach major distance. And it's just great utility burn in what is still the utility burn meta that Ubisoft cannot get rid of. But hey, maybe year 6 can change that. Getting back into the action, still a 5v5 here. UIC has plenty of roam games still going on, with Cosmos sitting in what we like to call soccer now. Not sure what other people call that, but we're calling it soccer because you see that soccer flag there. We're going to see UCM just getting stalled out here. They're afraid of that Valk playing below. Going thrown out. Boosh. Trying to get a wallbang. Crew firing off like one shot there. Going to reload, you know. Always be reloading. And we're seeing kind of just some slow pushes there. Both watching the same angle. Crew's, you know, just maybe, I don't know, quite sure. Seems like UCM's a little bit stuck on what to do here. Boosh throwing a Zofia concussion. I know there could have been an ADS there, but who knows. Spectre watching that main. There's no clays on main. They don't have clays, but there are no clays on main. You know, we're seeing a lot of watching the same angles here, and it's a lot of just slow pushes. We're still seeing one person still on rooftop. Crew. Yep, and that hairbreach gadget is muted. Gonna throw the Thatcher there. But that's gonna waste the bandits. Oh, never mind. The bandit misread that super hard. I don't even agree with that because that's a heartbeat gadget. That's the slowest heartbeat there is. Second heartbeat gadget. And ooh, you see him quickly falling, but quickly regaining the momentum here. Boost trying to push through, but that there was a scheme pre-fire. Black Magic on a frag grenade, but ooh, triple kill for the mute there. UIC taking another round here. Not looking good here for UCM. UIC did their homework here, to say the least. And they're going to be going back to basement hill here. An 0-3 lead. UCM has to start gaining some frags. Start running at what's going on. Their attacks are slow. UIC knows what they're doing. They know the attacks. UIC clearly did the homework. And I don't know if UCM did any homework as well. We're going to see this very similar ops here. Nothing's really changed. We're seeing the Buck instead of the Sledge. That's an interesting pick here. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of Sledge over Buck, just because Sledge has frags. Now, if you gave Buck his frags back, then we could be talking a different game. But UB seems set on keeping the frags out of Buck's hands. You know, I get it though. I 100% get why the Buck lost his frags. He was making Sledge just this useless. I mean, you would have to run Buck because Sledge was just so good. I mean, because you had to run Buck because he was so good. He was a faster Sledge, and he had nades, and he would arguably to some have a better gun. But you remove the frags, and now Sledge becoming a pretty popular op. Because the frags, those are easy kills if you can aim them right, and there's no utility burn. And also, there's great to get wall denial. Like I've gotten several moments. But looking into the action phase now, we're seeing Basher sitting in looks like bottom lobby here, kind of on the red stairs here. Mirror Magic repelling up with some interesting angles. Luck shot sitting in cash here. You know, that would have been a moment for Mirror Magic to, why not spray through that wall? Swordless Fish also, I think he might be on a roam as well, kind of sitting top secret. Yeah, there he is. This is a very roam heavy. I wouldn't say it's an SSG roam because it requires reinforcements on top, but this is definitely a interesting safe roam. We're going to see how UCM's going to push this. Depending on the drones intel is right now, they're going to see. We're also seeing, I think there's one dirt also as well. Well, I don't get what's with UIC and their extreme dirt holds. Boosh, Energy Fragger being forced to drone. Getting off the drone quite quickly though. Luck shot. He knew where that drone was, a common drone spot. Doing his homework, knowing where UCM puts their intel. He not watching that CCTV window. He knows someone is there. I'm pretty sure he heard the Zoph shots. But Boosh does not know where he's at. Thinking it's clear. All by himself as well. Oh, never mind. We have Mirror Magic as well. Mirror Magic not watching the flank though. I know they don't know where he's there. And Black Magic is going to be the first to fall. To what's like the Mozzie. And the double push, but the refrag. Mirror Magic's able to. That's an even trade there for UCM back to 3v3. But why was the Cade sitting in dirt? Granted, yes, that putting a Cade there is very smart. Yes, now they can't get dirt open. But hey, they can still get Moto, and they still have 2 hard breaches up. UCM's trying to think what the next plan of attack is. Their entry fraggers are down. Look shots gonna be. An retreat. It's gonna be a roam heavy ob with a great gun. And Cade with the AUG. You know, I personally like it. I know a lot of people do not like the gun. But yeah, he's going to be able to see that sight. And they're going to have a lot of great control on bottom. We're going to see the Ace come out as well. They're going to get that wall open. Spectre taking some chip damage. Mirror Magic, I can tell. He might have saw the feet there. Crew brave firing as well. Man cam still up. Wasn't taken out. Smoke's coming out. Mirror Magic pushing in the side. Smoke's coming out. Mirror Magic's playing down. Crew's just waiting out suppressive fire. It's coming down in a few seconds here. Crew needs to start pre-firing like his life depends on it. He pre-fires, gets a headshot. Maestro's down. Didn't even realize that. Focusing way too much on the game. Is down to a 1v3 situation right now. And there's the first win for UCM. It's about time, people. Don't want to call it a reverse sweep just yet. Way too early to call it that. But that was a way better push. Granted, it was a little bit rough in the beginning, but there were those trades. You know, having this, being able to have your partner behind you works wonders. So now UIC is going to try and go basement again. Not quite sure if I agree on that. I mean, yeah, I guess the gym bedroom is not better. Might as well try to go for the basement hold. And I think their basement hold is a lot better than their bedroom hold. My opinion. Great, but as you would see, but also I just want to mention, UCM, even if they lost those rounds, they were close rounds. The future was either about to be planted or was planted. It's just due to some, you just need to tweak a few things on the UCM side, and they're gonna be golden. But UIC, they're still winning the rounds. They're getting a great lead right now, but also they're gonna be throwing on attack here soon. And with Club, you know, I'm gonna say Club is a probably defensive side of map, defensive side of game to begin with. So UIC needs to get that much as a lead as possible here to secure the position. But you can clearly tell UIC did their homework. You know, they faced, this is like at least their third time facing UCM. Third time for a game I'm positive on. So they knew. Okay, they had the Cali. You know, they knew they probably watched the streams because UCM has been streamed quite a bit. You know, being in three leagues, that's going to increase your stream chances upwards. We're streaming it. They can easily look at this VOD afterwards and say, okay, what went wrong in this game? But UCM can do the same. And we're seeing Luckshot doing a just rude peek right now. He is watching. Oh, just missing. I want to say that was Spectre. Spawning main. Actually, he might have spawned shipping. He might have just ran across. Oh, that's Boosh. Actually, Boosh. Running in an interesting spot. Was looking through the drones right now. I'm trying to get some intel here. That Team Liquid gunskin there. Great gunskin. Personally, great gunskin. I just love the blue and white. And we're supposed to focus on the Luckshot here. Sitting in strip now. He is waiting for some pushes. And it's required UCM to do some good droning here. Because normally they don't. I don't know if they take strip a lot as a serious side, because, you know, it's like, he's going to hold strip. It's just so out of the way. And we're going to see the bullet holes coming here from Basher. There are just a rat strats coming out right now. And I mean, hey, don't blame him. This is an official game. You got to pull out what you can, and it's legal. Black Magic, he doesn't quite know where the Jaeger is, and that's going to cause him to lose his life. Jaeger is sitting at a crisp 50 health, though. And he's going to get thrown down in bathroom. He is kind of pushing to a corner. But, hey, if he gets left in that corner, he can come around later in the game and just take it. Crew going to take out Cam. Going to try and get Moto. But they do hear, I think they do hear someone in Moto they might know. But they're still worried about that Jaeger. And with rightful reason to be. Because that Jaeger, he can just frag out of his mind from behind. Yeah, now you're hearing the smooth jazz of Clubhouse. As we just see Luckshot. You know, shoot the speakers. I don't know. You know, personally, I don't like it because I don't like the music. But who knows? You can give him some cover. Yeah, UCM just they're kind of being forced to ignore the Jaeger as they have to make verts. And Luckshot's just going to try and pester them as much as he can. With 30 seconds left, it's gonna put UCM in a rough spot here. As Mirror Magic is going to be dome. That diffuser he might have been going right. Yeah, he was going right down the hatch when he was domed off. Luckshot finally taking off taking off the board here. Boosh, he just misses the verts. Oh, I guess he didn't see it. I mean, it's verts, so they're hard to see through. Crew gonna get dominated by an inch. Very good angle here. Spectre, last one left. Oh, not good, not good. Just kind of that Luckshot. They just couldn't push him out. That's what came down. That's all it was. That was the problem. They knew where the Jaeger was, and they just didn't have the confidence to push him. So that's all I can really say about that. You know, push that Jaeger out. Granted, yes, it's Jaeger, it's Luckshot. Not quite sure on where he stands on the leaderboard, but I'm guessing he has to be one of the top fraggers right now. So UCM has to be scared of him. Yep, he is a top fragger. Thank you so much for bringing up that scoreboard. And you're seeing the Mute as well, being another top fragger, both going 7-3. And Black Magic and Boosh, you know, you're going 5-5, which it's not bad, they need to secure more frags. They need to get the higher KD, and they just need to secure these wins because they're not having the fragging power, and they're just not getting good pushes. This is clearly just not good for UCM. I don't know how much they did beforehand. I know their warm-up scrim got canceled, so they're probably not as warm as they wanted to be, which is unfortunate. Maybe my theory is maybe UIC pay the warm-up scrim off, saying, hey, don't scrim them. But who knows when that situation is. Probably going to see a very similar hold here for UIC. They won it. It was close, though. So we're just going to see UCM, I guess, push it better. Push it a bit faster. I believe similar thing to the last round. Luckshot's just being Luckshot's just being like their devil on their wings, basically. He's just clipping them out, playing interesting spots, getting the frags, and he's going to be sitting... Ooh. He's going to be waiting for, it looks like a warehouse push over the backside. Commonplace. Luckshot knows his spots. I got to give it to him, but he's going to back off now. Going to fall back. He's going to go back to his favorite place, strip. But hey, if UCM is a top-down clear, they have been doing, or doing some clear they can, he can possibly get an interesting frag. Crew. Interesting repel. Sophia's and Flameboat's going off. Basher just able to get that last bandit on the wall, but there's still a breach in the wall. Yeah, that's going to give Black Magic, I believe, the ability to... No way, yes. I think, yeah, he's always been there. And that cog, that 2.5, I gotta agree, that's probably... Usually he's been going buck, and he's doing good, the 1.5. But that cog, it's the best side. That 2.5 has that great reticle, and that's going to be Cam taken out. He's going to be off the intel game now. Going to throw another drone on the site here, but that just barely doesn't meet GM. We're going to see Luckshot here in bottom main lounge area. He's going to try to get a flank. He could also possibly get a push from construction, but I want to say, why not put a C4 player here? That's the easiest way to get, those kills. Is a C4 from below. Black Magic on the sniping position. No Cali players here. And he's just gonna ZP that bandit super hard. Ooh, the flames. Bandit's gonna be put into an interesting spot now. He just got the wall and he pushes, and like clockwork, people. Taking out Spectre, taking out the mute as well. This is doing some great work here for UCM. A 5-3 lead right now. They have a breach inside, and it looks like lucky shot. He's just terrorizing UCM. But now it's down to 2v1. Both people are off site. UCM has site control. They're putting in the diffuser. Valkyrie on the flank, and why would UCM? Ooh, I don't agree with that plant spot. Maybe they didn't know they had site control, but they should have known. They should have. I feel like they should have known, and they would have had a chance to play. Put on tables even, or put it on island, or go in the. Still a win though. Still a win. 4-2. This can be an easy retake here. We just gotta see how UCM plays their defenses. I gotta say, that was very close there. So we're just gonna see how they're gonna play it. We're gonna see UCM starting on gym and bedroom here. Gonna have Black Magic 6 to that Valkyrie. We're gonna see what they can do. We're just gonna see how they're gonna play it. Reasonable mile, which is a clear indicator, hey, we're probably going to be going to CCTV, but nope, we're gonna go for that gym bedroom hold. We're just gonna see how they're gonna do this here. We're gonna see, Luckshot switching to Buck. That could be interesting. I could see it being used for verts, but I'm not quite sure how effective that would be. There's a lot of hard fours. I mean, Jim, That can be great cover for them, but also it can be reversal. So we're just going to see how UCM's going to play this out here. You know, normally they have Mirror Magic. He's a great band tricker, but if those castles get open so fast, like similar to the way UCM did, that's going to remove the band trick entirely. And they're just going to give him Jacuzzi. Seeing the exact same castles that UIC did here. I've seen a lot of teams in playing those now. Not quite sure what changed, why people are not doing the bedroom anymore. I mean, it stops construction push. Like, I play construction, and it's a hard site to hold, especially that window being open. Also going to see possibly C4 tricks coming out here from Crew, I believe it is. Yep. Crew on the balcony. So let's see how they're going to play this here. Crew sitting in cash right now. Going to have Boosh as well in construction to give him those good crosses. We're going to see Therapist on Thermite. He's going to be the Hard Breach. We're using, and also Ace. Sorry, my apologies. So two Hard Breaches here. And we're going to see Basher here going to bust open. And Mirror Magic on a C. My apologies. Mirror Magic trying to play a C4 here. Ooh. If Mirror Magic can throw a C4 out that window, it could be a kill. But he might be worried about a push from stock. Yeah, there are definitely players in stock right now. Luck shot. Going to be trying to getting those meats off the wall. It's going to allow them to basically get in the cash a lot easier. You know, guys, that's a good reason to pick Buck. You know, he is a vert monster, and be interesting to see how he comes in once the next season starts up. If those new pistols. Cosmo sitting above garage door. No, he's just gonna push a garage door. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta say, I respect that. You know, less repel time, easy drop down. He's going to be on Raptors now. Sorry, Thatcher here. Going to Thatcher, an already open wall. Ooh, I believe that was a C4 to stop. No, ooh. That was Impacts, I believe. Yeah, Impacts on Crew. Never mind, he was running C4. My apologies. I just can't see that. Mirror Match is going to be taken out from below. He couldn't take out Luckshot. Luckshot just proved to be the top fragger of this game. Crew, first fall in construction here. And, ooh, just missing. And he hits Swordfish's head. Or, Sword to Sword. Annoying names on the UIC side. He's gonna be forced to. Ooh, that was a great call out there. 30 seconds left though. UCM does appear to have good map control. Ooh, that site is open though. They do have the players in the right positions. They just have to hold it. And ooh, Boosh. He just got kind of the instant pixel peek. Therm's gonna be placing down in the diffuser here. And that's the diffuser locked down. Black Magic trying to push out, but he is just crossed to all belief. Spectre he's gonna have to place it. He's gonna be last alive basically here. 30 seconds. Can he get it? He doesn't know where to look, but Cosmo does. 5-2 now. That was a great attack. Great attack there by UIC. You know, they were slow, methodical. They pushed. They had a kind of an even spread up push of operators. So overall, can't complain to say the least. And boy, oh boy, am I missing having a co-caster right now, as my voice is just my vocal cords are just getting fried right now, people. But 2-5 here. Let's see what UCM can do here. Going to CCTV and cash. I gotta agree, that's probably a smart decision. But we're running a buck again, which that can be dangerous if UCM doesn't take Luckshot out fast. So looking at here, we're gonna see a pretty standard hold here from UCM. Interesting enough, I gotta say, USC. No cap. They don't have a cappy towel here, which I can make getting main wall here a bit difficult. Granted, they had the Thermite and the Ace, so they're gonna have plenty of Heartbeat, and they had the Thatcher. They also have the Zoth as well, so they have plenty of stuff to say the least. It's gonna be interesting where the Zoth's gonna spawn at, and if the Zoth's gonna help push that main wall. What's the wait and see here? Boosh making some cheeky cheeky feet holes here. In lounge. Let's see how he's gonna push this. As we get into the action here. Yeah, we're gonna see Zoth. I'm going to go do this the Zoth thing on that drone hole. Actually, maybe push from secret. Maybe we're gonna go from below actually. Ooh, I see 4. That's what you like to see from Spectre. That's, you know, he just needs to fall back now. Sword is sword. Knows where he is, and no, Boosh knows where he is also. This is a great defense here for UCM. You know, they're playing aggressive. You know, they're like, okay, we're tired of UIC's bull. And Spectre, my man, you're popping off. You know, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're able just to play in bottom. And just take them out. Boosh, taking a look shot. That's UIC's fragging power gone. Cosmo, he is on the ace, but I don't think he's gonna be pulling off an ace anytime soon. $130 left on the board here. He has plenty of time to just get something here. Maybe get some frags, get some clips. He has a fuser. He has a drone out somewhere on the map. Get some intel. But that's about it. You know, he's just kind of buying his time here. Not quite sure what to talk about right now. You know, I could talk about our Instagram giveaway if you are interested in a HyperX gaming headset. But here's Cosmo. He's just kind of on the roof, looking around, you know. You know, he's just vibing on the roof, you know. You can see the beautiful skybox of Clubhouse. But, you know, can't really say a whole lot here. It's looking to be a solid win here. You know, playing for KD, you know, in my opinion, this isn't ranked. This isn't ranked. This is competitive. KD does not matter, people. It's competitive. That's all it is, you know. This isn't going to be, you know, maybe you can get picked up from this stuff, but come on. Let's try to go for some frags at least. Don't play passive like this. This is just not fun to watch, not fun to cast, and you know, it's going to be a round win for UCM.
10 seconds to go.
And yeah, good round from UCM. They played that hyper aggressive, but not too aggressive. You know, they played the right. You saw how UIC was going to push it, and they just did it perfectly. And that kind of, you can see that made UIC scared. So we're gonna see him do that again and again on basement. 0, yes. Thank you, Sordish. I'm glad to see 0. He is a good op. I will stand by this. People will disagree with me. 0 is alright. He's not a good, but I think 0 is a good op. He has a really good gadget, has heartbeats, has clays, has a great gun, has an alright pistol. I don't know how I feel about the way he holds it. I think it's kind of cool, but also I can see how it's annoying. 6 picks coming out from both teams. Jaeger going to Vigil from the boost, and Zoth going to Ana. Interesting picks here for both teams. Oh, never mind. Now it's going to be Cap. Capital is going to come out in the play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many.
You know, UCM has a priest in here. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen Crew and Bandit before. Also, never seen never seen Mirror Magic on Valk. Both very interesting picks here. You know, this is some new stuff here. Granted, I haven't casted UCM in almost. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks. Be just 2 weeks this Saturday. You know, they could have changed up a whole lot here, but they've been going off. They have the container going off. Looking in the dirt here, we're going to see a playable shield from Goyle being played. That's something new I had not seen before, I believe. Also, we're going to see a bandited Goyle shield watching down main. So that's going to be a great way to apply pressure because, from my understanding, I don't think an Ashe or Zove charge can work on a bandited shield. Speaking of Bandit, Cruz on the Bandit roam right now. As long as he can play it safe and get those frags, him and Vigil can do a lot of great work. We're going to see Black Magic playing on top Secret right now. Normally I've seen him play a Goyle roam, but, it's not the best pick here. We're going to see, looks like one of UIC's players push Zero. He's going to be pushing up Raptors right now. Going to throw up a Zero cam in the cache. I love the Zero cams. They're just a great way to get fast intel. Yeah, they're a bit loud, and yeah, they're a bit easy to shoot, but who knows? I like them. It's a great op. We'll have to wait and see what's going to go on here. That's going to be the first frag. Crew's going to fall down to Luck Shot. They're kind of getting a lot of control here. I believe Boosh fell down. Is now back in strip. Yeah, Boosh in strip. Using UIC's tactics against him. Vigil. He can hide from those drones, and he can just get some good flanks. Luckshot in bar right now, looking for some of UCM's players. Don't think they know about Boosh anymore. It does not look that way. Boosh, he can potentially, if played at the right time, he can get some great frags off. No one knows where he's at. He is just playing silent and deadly as UIC is getting the hatches open. Sorry. Words are hard.
Attackers have located a bomb.
But I gotta say, this is a pretty hard breach heavy hole here. We got three hard breach edge, three hard breach operators. And we're seeing Boost starting to get some action here. He could get, I believe that is a cap R0 right now. The trigger discipline. Ooh, he needs to fall back. He should not have fallen back. Oh, Boosh. I'm so sorry that happened. That was some unfortunate siege timing. Right as you look away, they peek. But hey, that frag can be very powerful. And as we're going to see Spectre here, Black Magic, my apologies. Don't get a frag here. We're going to see a frag grenade. But I don't agree with Bush's pushing away here. Mirror Magic and Spectre. Spectre with the shotgun kills. He has been blessed by the Ubisoft shotgun. Oh, and a blessing it is for him. Great rounds there from UCM. That was a great use of the roam. That's some great stuff. It has some great stuff there. Now it's just a great push there for UCM. Sorry, not great push. Great hold there. And we're going to see them go to gym bedroom now. Trying to even up the score here. And that's going to make some great stuff here. Hopefully we're going to see some great plays here. I'm not quite sure. The K was an interesting pick. I haven't seen K on gym bedroom for UCM. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that works. I mean, it's good up to bring. We're going to see a similar hold here. The K is just a big twist here. We're going to see 1K probably going to go in Jacuzzi, which I'm not quite sure how effective that's going to be because, Thatcher. He's seen throw in Thatcher grenades, rolls, pops, K down. He could K trick. Who knows? And Mirror Magic, he's just reinforcing a ball bathroom. Not even going to try to fall back here. Probably a last minute call there on them. We're going to see what they're going to do here. We're gonna see look shot going into stock here. Crew making an early vert. Gonna try and find look shot. Look shot's gonna be joining out lounge. And Boosh. Oh no, Boosh needs to move. Boosh, you need to move right now. Boosh, you need to move right now. Ooh, that's close. Cause yeah, Buck, look shot. You know, he saw him on drone. Didn't ping. He probably did a Z ping, which Boosh would not know about. And that ping could have gotten Boosh just fried off. We're gonna see Crew sitting in cash here, trying to watch what divert. See if anyone's gonna push through lounge.
A bomb has been located.
And Black Magic getting the first kill. A great wall bang there, it looks like. Not quite sure on what it was, but that's gonna be Thatcher down. And hey, not quite sure. Yeah, that wall is still kaited, and you know what that means? They can't get the wall. They could, yeah. Zof can't even get it anymore. So, GG UC, good job UCM. That wall is secured. You know, the K pick was smart there. That's gonna be one last push, a big push, almost a need a push, I would say. We're gonna see him forced to push. Looks like trying to find Krug. He's going 10-6 right now. Just some powerful stuff. Gonna try and buck from below. Crew, ooh, Crew, you saw him. Crew, you saw him. Crew, look to your left. Crew, look to your left right now. Oh, Crew is just not seeing him. He has to see him. Oh wait, he's on the other side. I might be horribly mistaken here on that. He might be on the other side. I am not too sure. And we're going to see him try and hold this as much as possible. He has a minute left, so he just needs to buy time, really. Granted, it is an even man advantage, so he just needs to try to get some kills and just buy as much time as possible. He is going to be known. Going to get some damage on the Thermite. And he's going to fall. Thermite's down around 30-ish health. 30 seconds left. He's going to try and push. And it's just going to be up to UCM to see if UCM's going to hold it. So you have to hold these angles super well. And that's going to be a kill from Matt on Luckshot. The best fragger right now. And, ooh, that was a bit too aggressive there for Spectre. I gotta say, a bit of aggressive angle, and that's a fuser down. Not quite sure if UCM knows it, because as for me, the body is right on the fuser, but who knows.
5 seconds left.
And we're going to see, ooh, Black Magic's going to take out the ace. That's another round win for UCM, with Mirage getting the last kill. That was just a great round there. We're going to go to round 11. If UCM can get these next two rounds, that will secure the win. But all UIC needs to do is, these next two rounds can determine the game, or it can put us into an overtime. I got to say, if we're going, a map where I'm going to an overtime, that's going to be some great stuff here to watch and see. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to see a CCTV hold here from UCM. Same ops, nothing too drastic. They're not green the Cade, which, you know, I just don't get. Maybe I get the Thatcher, yeah. It ruins the Cade, the funny Cades, 100%. But, I don't know. I guess Miramagic is just way more comfortable with the MP7 than he is the AUG-23, I believe is what the name is for it. Don't quote me on that. I know someone will. But we'll just have to wait and see. We're also going to see some heroes here. You know, I do think that UCM should maybe try doing kind of the bandit mute tricks. I don't want to say tricks, maybe more wombo combo that we've seen doing. We've seen like UIC do. Because it's just very powerful. It's a very powerful thing to do. And it just burns a lot of utility in this horrible meta that is utility burn. I don't want to say horrible, I do like the meta. Not better than 30 seconds. It's that in 30 seconds, who knows. But which we saw last time, UCM got pretty aggressive, got a lot of great frags, and a lot of great positioning. But, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's see what's going to happen here. UIC knows those tricks, so they will be thinking about them. Buck with the... I don't get that, honestly, those kind of breaking up in those barricades like that. Because you make the noise to begin with, so why not just finish it off? UIC is going to be droning out basement here. Also going to see Maving, a Matrick going out as well on the repel. I believe he missed the first part of the wall. And he's going to try and get the last. You know, don't get why he's going back to normal repel. It's going to be a lot of damage for him. And he can't get the wall. And now he's kind of exposed himself. As Miramac knows where he is. Oh, sorry, Black Magic looking away. That's going to be wall given. Now Zof Charge can open that wall up for UIC. I gotta say, Matrick. You hate Matricking is an interesting thing to say at least. But hey, we'll see what goes. Luck shot in basement. Looking at for Spectre right now. Not quite sure what Spectre is. Yeah, oh, he's on site. You know, he's on site. You know, he ain't playing aggressive. You know, he's like, I got my clips. I got my clips. I'm happy. We're gonna see a Thatch come out on the wall. Gonna get that wall open. Spectre has his back completely turned to it. So we're gonna see that it's gonna be the two main breaches are open up here for UIC. The two main walls they want to get. But who knows? Swordfish gonna maybe Swordfish is maybe in. No, he's not. I'm gonna say I couldn't tell if he was in sight or not. I saw a weird repel. I saw a weird vault animation. But this game is amazing. Luckshot getting hyper aggressive here, trying to reverse, making Luckshot kind of panic as Boosh and Spectre get the frags to even change the score up here. Luckshot gonna push up top brick here. Swordfish getting frag on the Boosh. Boosh is gonna fall. Spectre having an interesting angle here. Still 4-2 here. I can't tell what's going on here. Way too much action. The score is now even up. It's down to 1-2, and oh, that was some great work there from Swordfish and Sword. I keep on saying Swordfish, Sword, and Luckshot. They just kind of tore UCM apart in the end there. And this is now match point. UCM has to win this round to drive it into overtime, or else this is gonna be map 1 for UIC. Gonna go CCTV and cash. Probably the best decision they can go right now. Basement would be open, but I do think this is the better site. You know, as you saw that last round, that was close. So they had a great round and they had a close round. So might as well go to finish it at the draw and match point. And I believe they will get defense first, because I believe this was UIC's map pick. So that means this is I believe this was probably UCM's map pick. So that would mean USC would pick, so I mean, since I got defense first. And most times, most teams pick defense first because, that's the smart thing to do. Not too sure on that. We'll just have to wait and see. It'll probably determine once we see this overtime come out. I just gotta say also, a beautiful rotate there made by Crew. It's just a nice size, nice little trim. He is definitely making the right hole is needed. Looking into this side, you're not going to see much change here from UCM. They have all the same ops. Nothing too drastic here. And it's also gadgets. So, I couldn't... In the chaos that was that last round...
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
You saw the same ops. Same things. We still see the Capital. I can't remember... Sorry, my brain is going smooth right now. I can't remember if there was a cap that last round. We're going to see Spectre and Boosh. Now seeing Basement here. It's kind of smart play, Play one round, don't play around, and play around. Not quite sure what Luckshot's going for right now. Trying to get an extremely long vert, or extremely far vert. May have pushed Mirror Magic out. Not quite sure. Mirror Magic, he does cycling these bandit charges. Like it's going out of style. Yep, and there you see, they're trying to push him out. But he's just not falling for it as, ooh, Mirror Magic gambled with one side, and he almost said gamble. Spectre, first kill of the round here. But his C4 was burned. Not quite sure what happened there. But that's going to make UIC rethink their push here. They did get breach open, so they do have that possible entrance. And they still have a therm charge left over. And a capital charge as well. Gotta say, this is a very interesting attack here. They're trying to get all the angles here. They're doing good in time. But Boosh and Spectre, not quite sure where they are. Spectre was last seen in security, secret or janitor. And not sure what Boosh is. They might have just ignored him completely on basement. They're watching for Spectre. Black Magic gonna be the first one to fall. He can push him Raptors, it appears. Not quite sure what angle he was watching there. I get it, the breach was open, but that garage, that's a big sight to watch. So that's gonna even us up. 30 seconds left here. Spectre rising from the ashes of basement. He sees the person lounge, misses his shots, but that's gonna be a perfect time though. Better to be a live man than a dead man. Spectre's gonna run back, taking the long path back up the site. 18 seconds. Looking like CCTV is kind of open right now. The smokes can do damage to it, but that's gonna be the plant coming down. But whoa, Boosh! Peeking out, running out like that. That's an intense. The plant is going to go down. UCM has to stop it right now. They cannot do anything else, and that's overtime for UCM. Coming close down to that last plant there, but hopefully UCM's going to get defense first. Yeah, yes, it is. They will be getting defense first. Here. And let's see what's they're going to hold first. I could honestly see it being basement. I could honestly see it being church. Yeah, basement. There it is. But let's see. Goyo, same ops. I'm just shocked that Mirror Magic and Crew are switching up ops. I haven't talked to them. They have entirely different strats, with me going on to black.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
But who knows? Trying to watch it right now. Going into overtime. UCM's going to have to get this first round here and try to get the attack win. This to close it out 8-2, or it could go into. They had the defensive side of the game. They can secure a win on this side. I think they can be pretty good for this map. I'm not quite sure what second map is. Wasn't given the map bans. But hey, it's my guess. So it's going to be UIC's map pick then, if my theory on this being UCM's map pick is right. So, not quite sure what they're going to bring. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. I'm guessing, if I had to guess map ban, I'm guessing that UCM would have banned Consulate. Oh, I ain't got the map bans. Second map is Cafe, UIC's pick, but UCM starting on the defense. That's going to be good to them. Oops, sorry, my background there. Not quite sure, but whatever. Thank you for giving me the details there. We're gonna see Sortis Fish here. Making some interesting punch holes. I guess I can see these working, because I wouldn't check for that because it's just a weird strat. But hey, the weird strats are the ones that work. And Crew, gonna be seeing top Raptors here by the cash window. But I don't know if he knows that he is kind of being spotted. Yeah, he is on his Z-Ping right now. Z-Pings, I love them and I also hate them. Because right now, Crew doesn't know he's getting spotted. Right now, yeah, you can see that drone. He knows that they're going to push, and there's going to be some pre-firing going on here. Ooh, that prone. That prone is the good thing. That's going to be a first frag here for Crew. Great stuff. And that's going to be another frag there as Crew's taken out. Boosh is able to get the refrag to avenge his fallen teammate. He's going to try and get some person on janitor window, but he is just not able to. Look shot now in stage. Trying to find out if any more of UCM is on the roam. Diffuser is down as well, but only picked up by the thermite. Luckshot is now trying to make some verts. I think is what he was doing. Yep. Ooh. Interesting place for a Valk cam. I won't question it, Mirror Magic. And we're going to see him make even more verts. Look at these crisp verts here. Luckshot knows how to work that buck. Ooh, he's going to make a rotate for his teammates. Or maybe it's a, maybe I don't know if it's, oh god. Don't know if it's a don't know if it's a rotate as more as just bullet holes. Basher trying to peek, gets flashed by his own teammate. Luckshot's going to be pushing. Going to get a cross. Mirror Match is going to get the frag. And Black Match is going to finish that frag. Going to get the Sophia. No, the Sophia is the last one alive. Not quite sure what happened here. 15 seconds. UCM is looking to be in a perfect spot. Mirror Match is going to be taken out. Boost is going to be taken out. UCM getting aggressive on these picks. It's a 1-2 kill. And Black Magic playing it safe and gaining those frags. Great map. Great plays. Great teams. So yeah, UCM going to go on attack here. I want to know, honestly, if I was UIC, I'll either go CCTV or basement. Basement's going to be more kind of a basement. Yeah, basement's going to be kind of a flex. You're like, okay, you know what? You ran it. Now we're going to show you how to run it. So we're going to see kind of the differences here. We're seeing a Cade, a Mozzie, a Maestro. Completely different ops than what UCM had. Mozzie's going to be a great intel rep and a great roamer. He was shown to be a problem for UCM. So we're just going to see what's going to go on here with these players.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Let's see what they're going to do here. We're going to see probably a similar step. We're going to see this Maestro. Let's just look at him. He's lining up the Volt. He gets the Volt and he places the Maestro cam. Might have to link that to Black. Say, hey, Overlord, look at this Maestro's been doing. And I'm pretty sure he would enjoy that spot because he loves playing some Maestro. Like I said, I love playing Maestro as well. He is a great op. He has the bullet hose. And looking at what UIC, they're gonna have a pretty similar hold, I would say. The Goyo shield is in mid though. I prefer on the door, honestly, because it gives a safer fallback point than what that would do. Because with that, this leaves you so exposed. Granted, yeah, you probably get some better little, I guess, shield peaks. But Luckshot, he is just trying to find anything he can. He is just playing extremely ratty today. And Basher's going to be stealing top Raptors here. Going to be looking down, trying to find if UCM's going to join him out. Let's hope that UCM can join him out. Going over to looking at this. Oh my god, I cannot talk. 1 second. Sorry about that. We're going to see Mozzie's going to get drone out here. They're going to know exactly where he is. Might be lying at the wallbane. Just a hair down, basically. Mozzie's going to fall back to oil, though. Putting, I believe, most of UIC on basement. Yeah, Luckshot's going to be the only... Luckshot, I believe, is the only one on a somewhat roam. Cade's sitting in dirt, I agree with that whole, I would honestly say, just throw to Cade's. He might be trying to Cade trick, but it's a hard thing to do. You have to read that super well. And I'm just not sure. This is just kind of sitting there. I feel like he could be used a lot better. Granted, he can fall back, but who knows? Boosh gonna be sitting in top brick as well. Going to start pushing down here. Minute 20 left. This is for this map. UCM can take this. They can take this. They take the map, but it's still 5v5 with just over a minute left. A very, very slow game here. Gonna put a Claymore on secret there. Black Magic's gonna drone out. that side. We're gonna see. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, Black Magic's gonna start making some verts here for UCM. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen here. Just missing what I believe was the Maestro there. Making some huge verts there. Well, trust me, first of all, by Boosh. Fragger versus Fragger, it appears. The battle of the Fraggers, let's just say. Looks like Sword to Sword was going to be taken out by some vertical damage as well. Actually, no, he might have been Zoph'd. Alright, yeah, he might get hit by Zoph there. And, ooh, we're going to have him try and get some wall bangs here. Crew's going to be taken out. Down to a 4v4. They know where he is, but, ooh, Boosh is going to be forced to push that smoke. Hard stuff, 50 seconds left. Ooh, Mirror Magic just can't get that Cade kill off. He is not. Ooh. Boosh falls. It's a 1v1 now? 1v2. Down to Spectre. Can Spectre save the map here? No, it's looking unfortunate for him. UIC takes this round as the Maestro was able to get the final kill. Oh. That was just this chaos in the end. Mirror Magic just couldn't get that kill. If he could have got that Cade, that could have been a map win there. That could have been the map win there. But hey, UCM has the defense. Defense as the final round. So let's see what they can pick here. Gonna go CCTV and cash. I agree with that whole best site they have is they cannot go basement. Oh my god. Ooh. It's gonna be a rough day. Am I gonna give me some Chifu or something to wake me up? Or something to clear my throat. But let's see what C is gonna take the final round on the Clubhouse. You know, we see pretty similar ops, pretty standard ops here for UIC and standard ops here for UCM. Nothing big switch up. I just want to know, are we gonna see Spectre and Boosh on the basement hold? You know, it could be any man's guess right now. They ran it one round, didn't run it, then they ran it again. The pattern states they would have to be an anchor. But you know, the patterns can be broken. That's just gonna be I just don't know. I would say probably the best thing to do, maybe have them their own top floor. Or maybe we might see Boosh go basement. He's kind of eyeing it. He's eyeing it. You know, he's going down there. Yeah, he's gonna go for a basement hold. I mean, they won. They won when they were holding basement. When they were anchoring more, they didn't win. So the logic follows there. Black Magic playing hyper aggressive in Garage. You know, I kind of agree with it because, you know, he's been saying Raptors so much. He's said Raptors probably every game I've seen. So switching it up, you know, maybe it just kind of comes down to what you think is right. You know, do you want to swap it up and risk it? Find something new? It's just up to everyone. You know, you just gotta pick you just gotta go with what you want to do. Right now, we're just gonna see some droning going out from both teams here. Cosmo just looking around drones, seeing nothing bar. Luckshot is in kitchen. Ooh. Boosh getting the first kill. Luckshot, that's a major frag right now. People, that's what you want. That's what UCM wants. Because not only is that Vert's down, that's their best fragger. Like, what is UCM going to do? I mean, what is USC going to do now? Luckshot, he has been the IG. I don't know what to say. He's IGL. Now, if they can get Basher out, now we can talk about a serious round win. But Spectre getting aggressive. Don't agree. Chill, Spectre, chill. You gotta sit down there. He is gonna hold a hard angle here. Just get in Sophia's head, saying, "Yeah, you know I'm down here." Black Magic with an interesting cross as well, in a very safe garage spot. Doesn't even need to worry about anyone pushing the garage door. But it looks like Sophia knows that he's there. Oh, cash wall is open as well. Did not know that. Thermite has the diffuser now. Let's see what can happen here. This can be anyone's game. Having this wall open is pretty big, but Mirror Magic and crew are gonna be here to hold it down. Ooh, You're actually almost getting his feet chipped a little bit. The Claymore is not good. But let's see if the smoke is. That's going to take... Oh! A great bad ace charge there. It's going to get the shield off. That's going to be their ace charge to go. That's going to be smokes thrown out. Everyone's going to be pushing cash. They're going to have to run through it. And they run through and they just get lit. They just get smoked. Both character and figuratively. Mirror Magic, trying to just running that bullet hole. Thermite just running inside, taking side control. 10 seconds left, going to go for the plant. 3-1. Crew and Black Magic both getting the headshots, getting the kills they need. The Therapist is trying to take it out, and he is killed, giving UCM the first victory. Oh my god, that has been over an hour-long game. Whew. My vocal cords are shot, people. But hey, if I make my vocal cords shot for a UCM win, it's a sacrifice needing to be made. First point going towards UCM. Oop, wrong team, Cody. That's the screenshot. Looking at that, Boosh and Black Magic both popping off. 5-minute break. I don't know about you people. I need a 5-minute break, so I'm gonna throw it to a quick commercial break. Get some water. You know, go get yourself some water. Well, stay hydrated, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Your mind can't sleep when you let it start. won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Okay, and welcome back to the stream. For those that missed the first map, UCM took a victory, but it was certainly close, 8-7. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty intense game there. It's going to be interesting to see how the next map's going to be. It's Cafe. Let me double check real quick. I have small brain. Yes, it's Cafe with UIC's map pick. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to go here. And just keep in mind, I'm going to mention it again. Go to our Instagram. We are doing a giveaway right now for a HyperX headset. So you want to enter that. I was like headsets. Look at this headset. It's blue. It's USB. I'm pretty sure that is a volume control button. Who wouldn't want that? I want it. I can't get it though as a player. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna be starting here any moment now. Hoping forward to see some good stuff here from UCM. But yeah, it's gonna be great stuff. I got my Lipton Diet Green Tea Citrus here, so my vocal cords are gonna be a bit better now. But yeah, starting on Cafe. Hoping to see some good stuff here. But yeah, hope you're all enjoying the stream. Feel free to make sure to interact in chat, and hope you all have a good time. Going over to game capture now. Let's see what these bands are going to be. UCM's going to be starting with defense first here. So, they're warm. They just need to get the lead as possible. They've been reworking these Cafe strats, changing it up as much as possible. So let's just see what they can bring to the table. And UCM's taking up quite a bit of time here to decide what they want to ban. They're probably having some interesting discussions here. They should, have some set in stone bans, but I ain't one to judge. But the Thatcher ban, good ban to take out. He is highly effective, as you saw in the last map. I think he was almost ran every round. I don't think there was a round where Thatcher was not up. Because, he is just that good. He is literally he is the Walnut canceller, to say the least. And we're going to see Capital ban as well. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. Capital's a good ban, good op, but I don't know if he's really using this size much. Valkyrie as well. Another great ban to take, as those cams they're small and they're hidden. There's a lot of good spots on this map. I think Valkyrie's just a good overall operator to ban. And then the final ban for UCM is going to be Mira. I need to be changing these. I just realized. My apologies there. Yeah, these are the bans for the map here. We're going to see an interesting place. I'm not sure how this is going to go for each side. We're going to see UCM is going to be starting out on bar and cocktail. So let's see how they're going to hold this. Yep, there are the bans. My apologies. It's been a long night. I'm solo casting, so I gotta run everything here. Thankfully, I got the lovely Kimberly just doing the observing for me, because I cannot do everything. But yeah, going into this site, let's see what they can do here. We're gonna see some pretty standard ops here. Gridlock, first time we've seen her play, I think, this entire game tonight.
Attackers need to locate and
Gridlock, I think this is honestly for the competitive map pool. I would say this is probably one of her best sites, one of her best maps, just because Nomad is the better flank watch. From what most people say, from what I'm told, I disagree with what the high bind of the Siege community says. Nomad's better as a flank watch, but Gridlock, for some reason, this site, she just hits different. Like Gridlock, she can, like her Grismons can. Basically, they just lock down stairs. Like they lock down any stair flanks, and on this site, you're gonna have some stair flanks.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So looking at this site now, we're gonna see Black Magic is gonna be playing in Train and Money. I don't think we've ever seen him play in this site as much. We're also seeing crew. So we're gonna have two of UCM's players on the roam. I mean, hey, but there's a reason why it's those 2 players. They have C4s, and Cafe. Its floors are pretty thin. So as long as the intel is called out correctly, the pings are right. Boost on Maestro. I just realized that. What reality are we in right now? I'm excited to see what this is going to bring to the table. I don't think I've ever seen boost on Maestro. Shortest Short is going to get a flank on the Black Magic there, breaking open Dining Window, and Black Magic just wasn't able to turn around. Not quite sure there was anyone on cams watching that. That cam was already out. But they're going for a quick and easy push here on the bottom roam. Luck shot, he's going to hunt down Crew. Crew has either 1 or 2 options. Either A, stay here and just buy time. B, what he's going to do, go for Train and get that crucial C4 play that can be. He doesn't know. Yep. Honestly, I thought, in my opinion, falling back should be the move there. Not too sure what was on cams. We're also seeing the Maestro. Was that? Did they double? No, they didn't double thermite that. I'm gonna say, I don't know. That's a really big thermite hole there. Down to a 3v3 now. 3v5. 1 minute left. 3v4 by Mere Magic. He is working that that Goyo Shield like a charm. Rest in peace, Goyo Shields, though. Their time here is limited, to say the least. And that's also the future down, which gave me a crucial play. Also, interesting play there by having that shield there, that Goyo Shield. That Spectre just got a wonderful, tasty headshot. But Swordfish is going to take out Mere Magic. Oh. But Spectre is going to be forced to fall back. He's going to be... You're going to lose freeze control here. 30 seconds left. Bar is pretty much... I wouldn't say free, but it's very open right now. For UIC. We're going to see how they're going to have to push this here. And looks like we're going to see Boost pushing in the long bar now. Plant is going down. He's going to get some Maestro damage onto it. As much as possible. That's going to leave Zoph at about 20-ish health, I want to say. Perfect one-shot range. But look at all of those Grismonts there. 2v2. Spectre gets the kill. 2v1 here. Come on, UCM. You got this. It's literally an easy kill, but that kill was just handed to Basher right there. And that's another kill handed to Basher on a silver platter there. Some great peeks there. Not quite sure what happened there. We'll have to wait and see how UCM does this round 2. You know, they know their mistakes. Those were not the best roam holds. I can understand Goyo's position. Maybe just don't sit first anymore. You know, don't sit first anymore. Don't sit like the, oh my god, I don't sit in that rotate right there in between Train and Dining, and you can just maybe plays a lot better. And they're gonna know they're gonna push heavy into the row, into the second floor. So UCM takes the failures of last round. They can surely turn this around. And let's see what's going to change up here. Same ops for both teams from what I can see. No 6 picks. But I gotta say, I've never seen that Cafe hold fully in a full round. I like it. It's quirky. It's unique. And it's just a good way to go about it. You know, just having 2 people watch that, you know. Sure, it makes a lot less, but I think UCM, they had good control, because that's the hardest thing about the bar cocktail hold, is that with the layout and everything, the angles in that skylight, it's just really hard to, hold angles. There's so much. It's open but yet closed, if that makes sense. So we see, if anything, I would change maybe. Actually, I know. I'm just gonna shut up. I was gonna say something. As soon as I thought about it, I'm like, no, you need to keep it up. Bloodshot almost getting taken out by Black Magic here, but Black Magic, that small Vector clip is just eliminated. Vector, good gun, bad clip. And losing Black Magic that early in the round again, not something you want to see. Not quite sure what's going on there. What's going on? Not quite. He's just basically getting pushed out. And same for Crew. Playing hyper aggressive, but in that round though, he played a bit better. But he was kind of put in a worse position, to say the least. Oh man, that would have been funny though if we got funny TK. And we're on a repeat for last round. Boosh might be taken by a frag grenade here. No, he is nowhere near that frag grenade. Just not quite sure what's going on. Not quite sure. This is a similar round to last time. Similar events. We're gonna see how it's gonna play out in the end. Those shields are still gonna be a problem here for UIC. And I gotta say, it's kind of good that UCM has changed up. Ooh, Boosh getting the first frag. It's good to see that there's a drastic change here. Spectre though, taken out by an intense freezer push. Luckshot just walking in, really. Granted, Boost was on cams. He knows that Luckshot is in freezers, but Luckshot now has the control, the side control he needs to help his team push in. Yeah, he's created an excellent wedge here between Mirror Magic and Boosh. They can't synergize here like they need to. Mirror Magic going for a peek. It was just taken out. Not quite sure what happened there, and Luckshot storming in and taking a win. Honestly, I want to say that was the worst hold there for UCM. Those early frags. I understand why Black Magic was seeing there. I just think he wasn't ready for that white push and that garage push from Luckshot. I understand you're gonna get fragged up that window. Might as well play in a spot that can easily counter that repel. But maybe after his first engagement, if I were him, I would have fell back. But I am a completely different player. I don't frag out, so who knows? That's 0. I love it. I love it. I want more of it. Give me those 0 cams. And I just want to see if Spectre and UCM are using the maestros that I solely told him about. There's an excellent spot for a funny maestro that we can see. And I told him about it. And let's see if they listen to me. But I'm just a caster, and I'm also a captain, so I know some stuff. We made some good strats over in black. But there's the first maestro in prep. I'm just gonna go for the standard ones, the ones that they always run. Don't blame them. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. Putting a cam in Smallback is a great cam to have. But honestly, I can see maybe the prep cam a little bit. You can move it to some places. But hey, maybe they're like, you know what? We're streaming the game. No point in reviewing the funny strats. Because hey, that just gives the other teams way more homework. Sorry. Also, we're seeing Mirror Magic sitting. They have I'm pretty sure on this, but they didn't have a rotate in the freezer. Maybe they pocketed a reinforcement, which, like I said, I'm not familiar with their strats anymore. So this is a fun game to watch for me. The bullet holes though coming from Boosh here, and Crew on the roam as well. He's been roaming a lot today. You know, good for him to see some. You know, that's good. We're gonna see that roll change coming up, and the bullet holes as well. UCM is getting a little bit fed up again. Let's see what they can do here. The Argus cams are coming into play right now. And it's going to be the first frag. Boosh is eliminated. Interesting. I guess he was on the retreat back. But, I mean, who knows? Crew's going to be boxed into bathroom here. He's going to pray and hope that he's going to get missed drone here. Yeah, looks like Boosh was on the rotate back was on the retreat. Yep, and Crew had nowhere to go there. And I think that was probably a really good. That'd be a really good wall baiting there from Basher. Gotta comment that where that's necessary. You know, getting that wall baiting for probably 2 walls. Granted, he probably was just spraying and praying. Just to wait and see. We're seeing the thermite now getting open that hatch. And he's going to have to see the castle there. Can Spectre survive that frag? He cannot. A risky play there. Black Magic is going to be forced to be like Black Magic and Blue Magic, the Magic duo here. Going to be forced to play on. They cannot go for. Ooh. It's all down to Mirror Magic to pull out the ace here. He could go for the Maestro Revival, but with these verts, there's no point in going for it. It's looking to be a 3-0. It's going to go for 3-0 here. Spectre getting finally finished off. But hey, it was 3-0 last map. UCM brought it back, but I gotta say, it was on offense. And that was just a flawless round on a new site, so it's looking a little bit rough here for UCM. Like, going like this, you gotta pull something out. You gotta find something new. Something is clearly not working for these players, so we just need to figure out what they need to change. We're gonna see him go bar and cocktail again. And I don't know. We're also seeing the castle brought out, which, you know, it's kind of a return to form, let's say, for UCM. So yeah, let's see how they're gonna hold this here. And you know, I think they might be doing a similar hold here. But I don't know how it's going to be played with Spectre on the castle. It could work. You know, he has the UMP with the 1.5, so that's going to give him slightly better range, but a trade-off for damage and just overall consistent gun. Also, interesting putting a pixel shield out. Going back to like I said, a return to form. So we're gonna see. It looks like it's gonna be. We're gonna have Mirror Magic playing on the first shield, and then use the second one as a fallback shield. Is my guess. That's how they used to run it. So let's see how they run it this time. We're hearing the lovely orchestra music of the cafe. Don't know who's playing that right now. We're going to see Black Magic and Boosh on a roam, which, you know, makes sense. Lookshot trying to find Black Magic in trains. Gonna start droning it out here and get these kills. Black Magic is playing very passive right now. He cannot go into trying to get that C4 kill for wet bar. So he's going to have to hope on his... He's going to have to hope that Boosh can also get this excellent cross they have going here. Black Magic getting fragged out again. Not quite sure. Might have been watching the wrong angle. but that Sledge just walked right through him. Bush's crosshair just inches away from what I believe is the Ash's head. Missing those shots. He could easily get a wallbang right now, but he doesn't have extra. Unlike us, he doesn't have extra X-rays on. Maybe. And literally, cursor right on the head. Always be pre-firing, people. Always be pre-firing. You never know. And was it? Oh, Bush with that double kill. He better all see that, or I'm going to have to go through this VOD and pull out that highlight. That was a great double kill to have there. If he did not all see that, I'm going to be very upset. But Black Mirror Magic, sorry, getting eliminated by the 0. Maybe I guess he got a bad peek onto Pixel, which playing a bit too aggressive here. I know. 0 standing right there, and ooh, Spectre, stay on those pallets. Your ankles are exposed. Your Achilles heel, Spectre, you're baiting him out too much. UCM playing a bit too aggressive right now. They have they had a man advantage. Ooh, Boosh using some verts made earlier by what I'm guessing is the Ash to use his advantage. And what was Crew of just not watching that foothold there? But Spectre able to bring it back, getting a nice double kill. I want to see another alt seat, please. Give me them highlights. You see him be popping off right now. Gaining that momentum back, because this game, while it is a tactical-based hero shooter, it's also gaining momentum. If you can get the momentum back, you can surely turn around and get some wins. Now we're going to see a kitchen hold here from UCM. Going to run the side back again. Same ops here for UIC. I don't think they really changed up besides Basher. Basher's been the only one really changing up the holds. Let's say. And they've been working. They've been doing some good stuff. But they can also, UCM knows what's going to happen. They know what went wrong. Bush just getting caught out. They know what went wrong. They know what they can change to fix it. They know how UIC is going to play this. And we'll just have to see how it's going to go. This is going to be I have a feeling, a long night. Might have to get the Keurig going to make some coffee, even though I am not a coffee person. We got hot chocolate, though. Because, folks, I guess this is going to be a drag-out match for both these teams. And that's the way Swiss works. I'm a bit more famous of round-robin style play. As the way Swiss works, for those who don't understand, is the more rounds you play, the more it's going to put you. Let's say if you lose a game, the next match you're going to play against a team that has also probably lost a game. So basically you're going to be going against teams with very similar records for you. And most of the times that makes really even matches, or for UCM's Black's case, that gives you a match against a team that just completely outfries you. But like I said, what happens when that team goes against arguably some of the top 10 teams, the top team to say. But I'm not in charge of making tournaments, so I can't tell them what to do. Crew on the Vigil. He's going to use I don't know what Vigil's gadget is called. He's going to use it to get a not frag, but Bush going to get that trade, and he's going to have to fall back fast this time. Luckshot that's a power play. Taking out Luckshot that early is going to put UIC on kind of a back burner / just what do we do hold. We've seen it before, and we're seeing it again. UCM targets, and they eliminate. Sledge now getting the train and chimney. No, that's not chimney. I can't what I'm drawing a blank on what that's called right now. But we're gonna see him making verts here. We're also seeing Basher here. He's split from probably the roams, I'm guessing. He is gonna play a bit more of a passive push, But with a minute left, and with UIC just now starting to get stuff open, they have a decent amount of time. You know, they need to start burning the engine, start going a little bit faster. And there's that impact trick that you love to see from the Maestro, I believe that was. Yes, Spectre. And look at that. That leaves the hatch completely secured. And look, the Thermites, he's like, yeah, we can't get the hatch anymore. We have to go somewhere else. Probably gonna go for a prep push, which I believe that is kiteed off. Oh, interesting. They used a hard breach gadget. Okay, respectable. I can respect that play. But we're gonna see. Spectre is gonna. He is getting sniffed out with these verts, and he's just barely escaping the Sledge's wrath. And that's gonna be Freezer broken open with 12 seconds left here. And Castles is gonna severely bottleneck UIC here, but they just walk into sight. But the Future down, and that is the round win for UCM, coming down not to fragging power, but just specific targeting, taking out the top fragger, then taking out that diffuser instead of anyone else. Perfect plays, and that was close. And USC's only fix I gotta say is don't push with the man that has the hard breacher. Why are you doing that? Don't push with him. He's the heart. The diffuser. He has the diffuser. Why would you push with him? You know, he was inside. He could have ran to bunk, I believe is what most people call the area to the left. And he would have been secure. There would have been nothing stopping him. And they wanted to push in and get more side control. Push someone else. Why was the Thermite leading? I don't agree with that. But hey, I'm not playing. I'm just casting. So let's see how this is going to go next.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And for the last site here for UCM on defense, we're going to be seeing a reading / kitchen hole. First time we've ever seen it, but it's really all they have left. They could go reading train. Train museum, but they're not really that big of a fan of it. So we'll have to see what they can do here. We're seeing a lot of full holds being made and a lot of control put on top. A pretty standard hold here that you want to see, but it's a hold nonetheless.
Moving out to locate a bomb and
So going to the attacks here, we're going to see how UCM is going to push this.
attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Going into this side, looks like we're going to see UIC push down red. Maybe pushing train as well, hard to say. And looking at this, we're gonna see start droning out what's like top 4 here. And droning out train and get some intel. But looking at this, we're gonna hear, I'm just hearing Z-pings going all over the place, looks like. We're gonna see, looks like sword here. Gonna try to frag out Mirror Match here on that lovely warden. The frag's gonna be caught, and Mirror Match just can't land the shots he's needed to. Gonna fall back to the white shield here. Crew, don't know where he was. Oh, he was looking like in maybe reading? No, maybe like pillar. But he was taken out by Luckshot. Oh no, he was in museum train door. I mean, the first to fall this round, giving UIC some decent map control, and Boosh just not being able to capitalize on that kill here. It's looking kind of dire here for UCM, as UIC is entering in the site. It looks like.
By attackers.
Yeah, you're gonna be cut off by the smoke here, but that smoke is only gonna last for at least 10 seconds per use, and there's going to be, I want to say, 2 more. Now, correct me, I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but I really don't know. Can Warden see through smokes? Because he can see through regular smokes, but can he see through a smoke? That's a shower thought question. We do have a sword is down, it appears, by Black Magic with that the SMG-11, but he is kind of getting boxed in a little bit. He's going to be forced to pull off that kitchen hold. Cosmo going to go for a flank up white, it seems. And who knows? We do have Spectre watching it. Never mind. I'm sorry, that's Mirror Match. My apologies. The Thermite's getting the diffuser down. And Black Magic just can't quite get it. And those footholds are going to be the thing that kills UCM. Diffuser is down. Ooh, the shotgun. Oh! Spectre was not shotgun blessed today. He got one kill. But, he just slightly missed the second one. That would have been a very interesting turn of events. But now we're going into UCM's attack phase. And with a 2-4 score right now, it doesn't look too good. Like, they have to get some pretty strong attacks here, but they have some pretty standard textbook things. Standard textbook attacks. So, let's just see how they're going to go here. And let's see how this is going to get pushed here. I'm interested to see how UIC's hole is going to be different from UCM's. That's the thing we have not seen yet. So we've seen some footholds being made. Are they not going to reinforce top red? Also, we're seeing the standard, like a pretty standard pixel shield here. You know, it's a bit back though, which, I mean, it keeps it protected from the keeps it protected with some of those ADSs.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
And we're also going to see some castles going to be casting off that cigar. So it's a pretty standard hold. Interesting thing though is they have two people with a castle roaming as well. Maybe he might fall back as only one person's on site right now. Granted, this is the abandoned cafe, as it takes like almost 30 seconds to get up to top floor. I mean, but hey, Amaru, you know, that grappling hook just goes brrr, get in sight, and you get, that's basically, you're only one. But now we're going to have four people return to site. 3 stayed as swordish sword falls back to second floor. So yeah, we are going to see that roaming castle like I was talking about earlier. Luckshot, you know, they're putting Luckshot on that pixel shield. I mean, hey, he's been popping off 9-4. That is a great KD. And what a cruise this game. They're a bit worried about red stairs. Not quite sure. And Spectre. Okay, Luckshot. Wallbang for that barricade. No, actually, never mind. Luckshot's just goated. Can't say anything otherwise. He is just fragging out UCM. And they just can't do anything about it. You're going to get this pixel. It's going to be hard for me to get this pixel shield. Because right now, they don't. Right now, they're going to burn the utility to get the castle open. And now they're going to have to get at least a Omai, like at least 2, probably 3 Omais, 2 ADSs. That's a lot of burn. There's the first Omai. So that's all Omai should be down. But there are now two ADSs that are now burned. It's a required Boosh to burn the last of his utility before those ADSs recharge. That's an ADS recharge. You heard the little beep of it. And Boosh is just going to get fried by Luckshot. Luckshot's going to be fried in by Black Magic. So he fell back in the bathroom. I'm gonna be honest, not that good of a take for UCM. They're down. They're down by a man. They're down by a man in terms of even. And they have 30 seconds left. They have to act fast and quick here. They see one standing heaven, but they also see one player. Oh my, coming back up. Remember, trying to get some frags here. He has the diffuser. He's gonna be the one that had to make the run. Ooh, those ADSs. They heard the beeps. Mirror Magic, it's behind you. You saw the tracer. You have to run through. Black Magic's gonna be taken out by Sword. And Crew's gonna have to give his teammate cover here. And it's just on the Mirror Magic. But oof. That was like a two-man push there. Nothing you can do here. We're gonna see some friendly damage coming out. No kills though. This isn't ranked. Or casual. Or unranked. Or just normal Siege in general. This is competitive, people. Gotta have some sort of sportsmanship. This is not looking good here. Not quite sure what the third map is. Hopefully I can get some intel here from our observer or just anyone about it. But we're about to see. Right now we're on Cafe. And that is the map we are playing. UIC is going to Kitchen now. So and we're gonna see Maverick come out. I haven't seen Maverick come out on Black Magic. You know he's on Sledge, but now Crew is on Sledge. And no Ash. Interesting enough. Oh, here's the intel. Oregon. Oregon is final map. So it's not quite sure on what's going to happen there, but we're going to wait and see. As right now, people, we might be visiting Oregon. I don't want to. It's already 11 p.m. at night. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I don't want to, but hey, it's going to be a good match. Either way. So we want to get a UCM win tonight for Rainbow Six. Not quite sure what the Rocket League stream was earlier. Wasn't able to watch it, but I'm pretty sure UCM did well. I believe in the Rocket League team. They've done some great stuff. They're a great bunch of guys. And while I'm getting plugs, be sure to enter into our Instagram giveaway. Like I said before, it is a HyperX headset. I'm not sure about the price range. I think it might be around $80-ish. And that's the price of entry, free. Well, all you really need to do is get an email, which is free. Black Magic, a spawn peak. Maybe a spawn read. No, actually, never mind. He read a small big push. I don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to do plugs here for a lovely headset you can enter in. Missing that little mind gadget, though. Tisk, UCM. But yeah, that's enter into that headset. Just make an Instagram account, follow our account, and comment up adding a friend of yours. If you don't have a friend, there are billions of accounts that you can add. And you want to get another entry, post on your story. You're now going to be getting to back in the action here. UCM's getting a very aggressive bakery push. I like it. I really do like it. You know, they just like, you know what? They didn't see him go up top. So they're just storming in through bakery. Trying to take out any of their players. And they're now in a pretty good situation. They have basically a man advantage when counting into the HP pool above teams. We're going to see Lookshot and Cosmo going up for flanks. This is what could be the thing that breaks UCM's push. But Black Magic gets another kill and the Sword is short. And we're going to see them start making verts above. Not sure if I quite agree with this. It'd be interesting. As now they only have to mute playing on site. Castle's going to be running back. You know, I'm not quite sure. Can I see what Maya has impacts real quick? Yes, Maya has impacts. So I'm not quite sure why the castle was needed there to make those verts. But hey, it doesn't matter anyway, as looks like Double Maya was going to be pushed out. Mute's going to be pushed up. Get a kill. Just down the castle right now. You know, maybe he shouldn't have ran off site, but okay. Mirror Magic, once again, doing the thing that got UC, that one UCM around. the hard breacher with the diffuser is pushing first. Black Magic Inspector here. Some of the best players on UCM are going to be here to finish up the round. Cosmo looking for those nomads. He hears one being placed on the bakery rotate. So he really can't push through right now. Because once he pushes through, he is probably going to get this nomad. Oh, never mind. There's one. How did he? Wait. My brain hurts. I don't even want to know how he dodged that. Inspector gets the kill, finishing up the round. GR. You see, we're gonna start getting that momentum train back. That's, arguably, bar cocktail is the hardest site to hold. So let's just see how it's gonna be pushed again. Looks like UIC is gonna run it back to kitchen and service, kitchen. And honestly, I don't know how UCM's gonna run this. They might do it for a small big push. It worked, but now UIC is gonna be ready for that. So UCM might be going for a top-down approach, maybe? Who knows? But UIC done their homework, so they would probably be ready for that. Let's see what can go on here. I'm curious. Are we going to get that bakery extension like we saw last round? Or not? Looks like we are, as we see Castle making a little rotate in between sites. And we're going to see, I believe it was the Jaeger that was just eliminated right off the board. Black Magic clearly being tired of just being eliminated so early, so giving USC a taste of his own medicine has to be a feel-good moment for him. But who knows? We're also going to be seeing him making a closet castle. I respect it. And also a bar, just head holes. Also, I believe freezers open up as well for UIC. Yeah, that is a freezer rotate. Interesting. I've been seeing that a lot recently. When I saw it, I thought, that's stupid. Why would you want to rotate in a freezer? But team's been running it now. Just gotta believe. Black Magic using the black car to get this wonderful angle that you can have, almost like a head glitch spot where you can just peek over the SWAT van, I believe is what it is, and just seeing one behind that bakery counter. But it's gonna pull it off as we see. I even see someone spawn peeking, I believe. Yeah, no, it wasn't mute. I believe someone was on 3rd floor. Yeah, it's the UIC. I believe he tried to get open that window. Or no, castle. I couldn't tell who that was. I couldn't tell who that was. But let's just go back into action. He's gonna be on the 2nd floor roam here, and that's gonna be the first kill. Swordless Fish. The UIC falling. Ooh, a really head shot lineup right there. The Jaeger is still in sight though. He's just barely hit picking crew. Trying to throw a frag, but it gets caught by the UIC, I believe. Can Black Magic get a frag as well? He's going to push in the site, really. This Jaeger knows where they are. Taking out that proximity alarm. Interesting. What am I going to get? Maybe take some chip damage. So is Spectre. This Jaeger is just really giving UCM a run for his money. And that slow peak is what cost him the round. Let's see if what's going to come out. Boost is going to be picking off somewhere else on the map. Mirror Magic, okay. He tried to do a quick pick. They didn't know he was there.
Recovered their diffuser.
Don't get that, but okay, that's his push. It's going to come down to Black Magic Inspector once again, but this time it's now a 3v2 situation here. Black Magic might be able to get a peek in there. He's going to peek. Shoot that wall. Shoot that wall. He saw him. Oh, Black Magic. Oh, no. Can he get that red? Oh, Spectre gets a kill. But there's Black Magic. He's on his flank. He does not know the castle was there. Castle with his stuff. What was that? Castle's aim. He just drew a circle around him. Mute is the last one with that black guy Saka. Nice strip, man. And he downs Spectre. He's gonna fall back. Diffuser down. Blackmagic gonna grab the diffuser. Spectre is gonna point out where he is. Blackmagic's gonna get the plant down. And he's oh, that was so close. I respect Blackmagic's play there, but it was just, if there was like another second, that round could have been entirely different. Match point already. Compared to the last game, this is going a lot faster. But despite it being a lot faster, my voice is still just as shot. Already out of some good green tea. But now, let's see how this map is going to go here for UCM. UIC is back on is back on third floor here, so they ran that side perfectly, really. You know, it's coming. It was close, but hey, they got the win, and now they're sitting pretty. They have plenty of leeway here to experiment, to just do anything really. Also, a lot of vertical game being made, blowing up in a lot of stuff here. Like I said, they are clearly experimenting here. Not sure. Looks like Castle's acting as a castle open big cigar door. Or no, okay. He was doing the animation. Why not do it? Why not finish it? If you're gonna do it, so that's his deal, not mine. He can do whatever he wants. We're not getting an action phase here. UCM's gonna do like a pretty much a standard push here. Gonna try and get some stuff. Don't see. I believe 4 of the players are over there, and I think Blackmagic is gonna be going up on that white flank, droning out a little bit for his team.
A bomb has been located.
And let's see what they can do here. So we're gonna see the castle, I believe that is. Or no, that's still mine. I can't tell them apart. And he's gonna be seeing more heavily on piano here. Almost gonna get his head just blown off. He's gonna try. He's playing a very aggressive spot. He's giving the pixel shield to Castle here. And he literally can't peek. Like he crouches. He's gonna get his head's gonna get blown off. Smoke is here to give him the cover to retreat, and he runs through the smoke. Boosh capitalizes on it though. That could have been very bad if he was able to get that retreat. Cosmo is going to be falling back in the bathroom here now. Blackmagic, I must say, where is Blackmagic at? But there he is on that white window to get that flank going. And now he's going to fall back off here. He's going to fall off, and now he's going to try and take a lead. Remember, kicking damage. Blackmagic is down as well. Okay, Blackmagic dropping down Skylight. Risky? Not quite sure. It's an interesting push, but hey. You gain some intel, I guess, on site. That's all I can say. So going at here, looking at this, we're seeing Mute here. Now sitting in Freezer. He has his castle giving some cover. Interesting. Nomad there. Blackmagic's gonna be finally gonna be eliminated. Expect to try and get some quick peeks here. Not able to find it. 3 seconds left. UC makes a push. They're getting open Freezer. It's gonna give him a pathway into sight here. Crew watching an interesting angle. He's gonna try to get it, but he's just gonna get melted off. And that's a 4K. I want to. No, it's a 3K. My apologies. There. Yeah, it was a 4. It was not. It was a 3K. Good half. UIC taking the next map. You know, that was an interesting game to say the least. Very different. UIC was ready for Cafe, and they played really well. Next site is going to be Oregon, so this is probably the most interesting site because I feel like this is the site UCM has USC had the least amount of homework on, but not too sure. We're gonna have to see how this is gonna get played on the site. I believe USC will get the picks of defense or attacker first because they have the better round differential, because that's how CEA runs it, I believe. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna throw it to a quick commercial, and we'll see you next. We'll see you here soon.
Taylor is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
I'm going on. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
All right, welcome back. We're back on the final map. UCM and I guess UIC just love to torture me, keeping me up late. Granted, I did volunteer. Yeah, I volunteered, so I'm deserving this, I guess, in some cruel way. But we're having fun. This is some very intense matches here. Hoping to see just some good plays here. Just wait on the matches here. We're gonna go to Oregon, I believe, due to round differential. UIC had the pick. They picked defense, and UCM is gonna pick defense for OT, which I hope it doesn't go to that. I really don't hope so. So I'm sorry. And yeah, we're gonna be going over to overtime here, and we're gonna see how it's gonna go on overtime. We're gonna go into the third and final map. We're having some good games here. Oh, I need to give the round win. My apologies. And we're gonna be going into the bands now. Not twice. I'm probably gonna see Thatcher. Could be a common band. Could also see. I could see Jackal, but I don't know. I haven't seen. I'm thinking too much of the mindset of Black. We've seen Jackal band. My apologies there. My microphone cord just fell out. Not quite sure how that happened. Wasn't even moving. But I'm going to say a Capital band. I say a pretty fair band for this map. Capital has been proven to be a very hard op to go for. And taking a map like that's going to be pretty well. And there's the Thatcher band. Love to see it. You always see it. Going to this variants. K could be a very common band. Could also see a Mir or Malusi. Going for those M's, they're very annoying ops to deal with on this site, but it depends on UIC has it first. It depends what they want to do. And Cade, he's gone. Rest in peace, my funny Cade spot I showed UCM, but they won't listen to me. So now we're gonna see UCM's last defender band. I could see Mira being taken out easily. And they had a Mira Magic, but I know UCM should not have any Mira strats. And lastly, we're going to see a Valkyrie instead. So Mira is on the board. Not quite sure why Valkyrie was taken out there. I want to hear UCM's comments for... Actually, wait a minute. I need to go to bed. I just realized that was USC's band. Wow, I am tired. Wow. Okay, then. Never mind. We're going to get a pause. We're going to have some technical issues. Yep, gotta love this. They're just going to drag this night out. Not quite sure. Might be a sound bug. Might be some connection issues. Not too sure here. I'm going to throw it to a quick BRB. We'll be back as soon as possible.
I'm going in. loud and ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. Oh, go in. Fall into oblivion.
And we are back. Not quite sure what was going on there, especially with the frozen frames. And I didn't see him leave, so who knows? But now we're back into the action, and we can finish this game up and find out who the victor of this CEA match is going to be. I didn't see the. Was that a kitchen meeting hold?
Protect your bombs from
Oh no! Oh my God! It's a kitchen meeting hold. UIC is definitely being the team to throw the wacky holds out first, cause I've never seen a team go kitchen meeting first. I never have. I'm kind of lost for words right now. I just gotta say, hopefully UCM can read this. If they can get some top control here, they can make some good verts here. Looks like they're playing. UIC is playing pretty well. Like it's pretty well anchored. A turtle hole here. We do have Luckshot roaming in basement. That could become a problem later on in the match, but with a wait and see. Might go for a bunk, maybe. No, he's gonna go up tower, I believe. No, he's going in bunks though. He's sitting in the elbow, I guess. If that's what I believe we're also seeing. I think that's Maestro. No, Mute sitting or going in bomb freezer. But he's gonna be more on rooming upstairs. So hopefully UCM, which they have a 3-stack on balcony right now, being very slow. But you see Jaeger up there as well. So there's 2 ops on top. UCM needs to get these early pushes out, push out these operators, find their locations, and take them out. And looking at this, we're going to see. They're going to start joining out. UCM knows at least 2. I have to know at least 2 ops are up here. Granted, I have X-rays. They did not. They should not have. Ooh, Boost just peeking right as one of UIC's players. I believe that would be the Mute. Was speaking. Yeah, he's going to fall back. He's going to trade up for Luckshot. And I mean, nope, never mind. Luckshot's going to back up a little. I mean, why not put Luckshot off? He went like what? Let me pull up the scores real quick. Luckshot went. He went literally 12 and 8 last map. It's not the top frag. Respecter. What were those frags? You're popping off, man. I'll give you earnings with that Clover's player to GameSpot, which I can go for some covers right now. And we're gonna see Bush going to take out Jaeger. He's gonna try and pull up the hatch, but Bush is just like a fierce tiger chasing after his fallen food. Spectre, okay, man, maybe I deserve a Clover's player to GameSpot after that kind of push right there. Just straight running at the Mute. And you can't even fire when you're sprinting. So he just literally gave a free kill there almost. May have not known it, but that requires drone intel. But I guess your body is intel in some cases. Going back into this, UCM now has top control. Not making any verts though. Granted, they have Ash. She is a vert maker, but I'm not sure what they can take. They can take Attic. They did. We're gonna see. I'm not sure what that was. Crew is standing on Attic here. They have the potential. Ooh, Miragic seeing that hole. Boost is gonna get a kill. Miragic has to go for it, doing the classic prone. Then look shot. Like I said, that basement. It came in handy, and Mirror Match is going to fall as well. That was some poor flank watching there, as Crew is the last to fall. I glue that round came down to one action, and that action was, drawing a blink real quick. That action was luck shot on that flank. I called it out. Very start of the round, him being in basement. And guess what? It came out. I really can't say anything. That's literally all he needed to do to solve that round was take out luck shot, and that would have been a win. A common theme, really, I'm seeing on this game. Take out luck shot, you win the round. Now, granted, it is hard to know who he is playing, but there's some reads you can see. Granted, he is sitting on the inch for being just a great fragger. He is sitting on the ops you would not expect him to take for being a fragger. But, I gotta commend him. If he was a UCM player, I could give him Cobra's player of the game, honestly, for the power he is in bringing. Like, he's just been doing so much utility. I gotta give him praise here. I wouldn't say he's probably the hard carry. Who knows? We're seeing the Legion here, just kind of staying there idle. And who knows? Well, going into this, we're going to see an Anacle, which is, usually the first sight to behold, but UIC is just not letting it. 15 seconds left. I'm hoping to God they're going to reinforce Attic. They're not reinforcing Attic. That's slightly concerning. That's okay. Come on, Smoke. Please, just hold F. I know I should be hoping for them to make smart decisions as a UCM player and caster, but leaving Attic open like that is okay. They're gonna rotate. Interesting. Big Tower, even more interesting. Big Tower 3, even. This is an interesting play. Sitting on the rebarb. Okay, you're gonna fall back down. Black Magic. I guess he might know he got drone out. Not too sure there. I think he might have been droned out. That's why he retreated. But hey, that's gonna be playing safe here. It's gonna reinforce with that rotate. I am not quite sure. Let's see what Crew can. Yep, Crew drone now. He knows it's muted, which I believe it's muted my audio as well. Never mind, actually. And now we're gonna see Cosmo here. He's gonna still be sitting in here. Hopefully, we're going to see Black Magic going for a math trick here soon, showing us how to work that wall. Tearing that wall apart like some butter. Look at how fast that is. That was just cutting through a butter. Boosh and Spectre just eliminated it by the Jaeger. Not quite sure what that push was. I get double pushing, but then there's also stacking. It's not a great game to go on, but hey, it's still plenty of time. UCM can bring this back. This thing get some frags, and he play smart. Is going to go around the entire map to go push over with Black Magic and Crew. The smartest play to make, as he's all by himself. I don't think Black Magic got the. I don't know if he got the math trick off. Great frag. I don't know how the kill was gone. I couldn't quite see it, but that was a great frag and teamwork that was some great synergy. But the synergy of Luckshot's bullets are more powerful than Crew and Black Magic. Speaking of Magic, what is Mirror Magic doing? He's been kind of running around a lot. Might have went to Armory Window, give him the benefit of the doubt here. But let's see what he's intending to do. He is not going to go into Attic with Crew. Going to try and get wall open, maybe? Looks like he's going to get wall open. Yeah, looks like they cuff the Attic rotate. What a flick for Mirror Magic. We're going to see a smoke come out as well. 20 seconds left. Smoke starts more into smokes. He's going to kind of cut off UCM's the one and only push into a site. Mirror Magic, okay, pushing through Attic. Not quite sure. He should have had smokes. Gonna come down to the Crew to be forced to push out a smoke, taking that damage and being pistoled to death by Legion. honestly, I gotta say, the Mirror Magic, I'm pretty sure he would have had smokes. He might have burned them later. I didn't see that. I can give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if he had smokes, but if he did, throw a smoke in that doorway, and you can rush through. Yeah, you take some damage from the smokes, but it's better to get on that site, and that Legion could have been double pushed easily. He had his pistol out of all things. His pistol. And yeah, we're gonna see a basement hold here for UIC. The final of the trio of sites, you could say.
Hackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
Thank you for all those staying in chat. This might be the first ever UCM midnight stream. This is already a after hours type stream, and it won't stay around probably, but who knows? Maybe I can force myself to do one of these again in the future. But right now, it's an interesting game. I gotta say it's close. UIC is getting another 3. Looks like it's already on the trail to get another 0-3 lead here for starting off. But UCM can quickly turn that around just for some coordination. It's gonna be interesting to see how their basement. I think the way this basement attack can go can really determine how it's going to go for the rest of the map. If UIC wins, then it's going to look kind of dire for UCM. But UCM needs to win this one to get the momentum going. Their momentum is probably their motivation is probably already fried enough. Their mental's probably already fried enough, so they can just get these kills in this round. They can really bring it back and then show the holes they have in the defenses. Well, Maya's going to peek really hard. Crew is just not watching at the right time. Not able to get those frags. Crew's going to be pushing the tower. We're going to take T2 control here. Watching that basement, trying to find out Momai. I believe there's still a Jaeger in the roam, though. Nope, never mind. Jaeger is in freezer, so I believe that is all ops on site. All defenders on site. So, be interesting to see how they're going to hold this. Smoke and Bandit kind of just getting close to each other, trying to figure out what to do. They're going to walk off that main push here. I'm just going to get a drill there. Notice the Jaeger is down there. And he's going to get ready to drone out again to help Boosh push here. But just going to get a nice headshot. A poor peek by Swordish Sword. He's going to try to get a frag grenade onto this Goyo here. I guess frag grenades can go for Goyo flames. I did not know that. Never really tested it out. And Goyo's going to stay here perfectly in this corner here. And with Love Shot sitting in bunker still. Interesting place to sit. Boosh. I mean, Buckman's going to be taken out by Basher as Spectre is going to take out the Bandit. UCM has man advantage here, but with just under a minute left, they're seeing pretty here. They're going to get like one more frag and get site control. Crew on a dangerous flank though. Can he get anything off here? He knows someone's in the launcher. He saw those tracers, but he's worried about the person behind the headshot box, and he just peeks him off, taking a double kill here. Gotta get that cam, because that's gonna be good for the highlight reel. Not bitter about that at all. Might see interesting. That was a perfect C4. But hey, one man down, one man take it back. Cosmo with ending Crew's streak, and now the future is down. Cosmo in a 2v1 situation here. He has to get sight. Spectre is just prone on that diffuser. Gonna get flashed out. Pre-firing the body as much as he can, thinking that Spectre is still there. Spectre is just falling back into main. Same with Boost. There's playing prone, and like I said, this is what we needed. UCM needed this. They needed this win. Their mental's back. They know they're finding holes, and they're executing on them. If they can just keep on doing this. I just realized my bans were not up. I am so sorry about that. Those are not even the right bans. I apologize for that. That is my fault. Gotta change just this one ban. I am so sorry for that, people. Yeah, when you get the K up there, my apologies. Solo casting is hard. And they're the right bans. Again, I apologize. That is my fault. I should have caught that. It's a after hours stream. If I had the control of the Twitch channel, I would name it UCM After Hours Rainbow Six Siege. Because that's what this is right now. This is giving me the vibes of a Adult Swim night, you know, when you're up too late and you turn on Adult Swim. Because you thought, oh, it's from Cartoon Network. But no. It's, you know, it's the adult shows. And this is the adult games. You know, Rocket League, much as I love it, it's rated E for everyone, I'm pretty sure. This is a rated M for mature games. So, like I said, the After Hours, adult content. We're going to see UIC, interesting enough, run it back on basement. Not going for a meeting kitchen like they did, like meeting kitchen, because that side is not open for them. They can run it, but maybe they're just not feeling confident enough. It was pretty close. And it is kind of a wacky, let's throw them off type site, so I can see why they're running basement again. Sorry. Looks like we're going to see Black Magic and Crew pushing up tower here. Luckshot's going to be sitting on T1, kind of playing a bit aggressive, playing a bit reach out here. Trying to find a kill, but he's going to fall back here, playing the smart way about it. Let's see how Crew here can push this. Looks like, I believe, all British now fall inside. UCM now has all top for control. Plenty of time to take out those pesky catches, get stuff open, and then start gaining free action up above. Yeah, UIC is kind of just, this is definitely a Turtlehead's Jet. Interesting Goyo shield there. I like it. Especially also 3 shields it looks like. Man, I cannot wait for Goyo rework to come out. As much as I know we love Goyo, he needs a rework. We all know it. We just can't admit it because we all love shields. And Mirror Magic getting the first kill. Getting luck shot even. What have I said, people? Take a luck shot. You risk taking the head off the snake. And this is going to be a test of UIC's strength and courage here. Is luck shot their crutch? Or is he just another player? We're gonna wait and see, as we're gonna see Mirror Magic just kind of watching watching that hatch here, trying to find what's like Basher to push out. He might just get thrown out. I'm not quite sure. He might push it hard here. They know where he's at. I'm trying to push him out. Crew taking some damage. Getting to get down to his fist. Basher's just pushing super hard. Spectre's gonna be killed. Basher's gonna be killed. UCM is getting his quick trades. It's now a, about to say it was not about to be a 2v4, but Sword is gaining revived by his fellow mute. Cosmo is somehow got back upstairs. I'm guessing he will push up tower here. So he's gonna be on the flank here, which can be pretty deadly to UCM. That no one's gonna come off. UCM hopefully should have flank drones. He's gonna fall out. Black Magic is gonna be taken out by the mute. Cosmo's going to take out Crew as well, dropping on that hatch. UCM's putting in a 1v3 situation here. Poor Mirror Magic, he's going to push and get C4 killed by the mute. A bit of a rough round there for UCM. That flank from Goyo was what won the round, was what lost in the round. Not sure what happened to flank watch there, but it happens. Sometimes you forget that there are 3 staircases up. But hey, speaking of 3 staircases, can't wait for Shaowei to come in the map pool and replace the good old theme park. Rest in peace, theme park. You were a First you were a bad map, then you were reworked, and then you were a good map, and now I like you. But now you're gonna be gone, and I want to miss you, even though I rarely play you on black. But hey, perhaps with the pros, not North American pros, voted for. So I guess that's what's gonna happen. Looking back here on UIC's defenses for this map for kids and games, we're seeing some pretty standard stuff here. Not much has changed, really, in terms of layout and ops. I believe these are all the same. Legion's new. I'm glad to see my boy Legion gain some reputation. He is a great op. He can bring his gadget of the goo mines. They're annoying, and they work really well. So we're gonna see how it's going to go. My apologies. Here, and we're just gonna see how it's gonna go. Luckshot's gonna be roaming around tower here. Also, one T3. I believe that is Legion. That is Cosmo on the smoke. SMG-11's not good. It's gonna hold out. He's gonna be forced to 75 damage. No way he pushes. He's gonna take a lot of damage here. Falling into, I believe that was Black Magic's bullets. But Bash is gonna be taking out Boosh here today. And Black Magic's not able to push on that push on Cosmo there. Yeah, that Roman Jaeger kind of messed up Boosh. Yeah, he had a great cross onto that window, putting in the basement. A cheeky little spot, probably not drawn out well by UCM. We're going to see Cosmo trying to go for. Oh, I thought that's interesting. I thought that smoke would have been got by the Mav torch, but I guess not. That's just some funny siege jank. We're gonna see Goyo throwing a goo mine onto that breach there. Gonna be a great identifier. Ooh, Spectre just aiming slightly too high, I believe, to get that kill or get even some damage. But Cosmo's gonna be seeing some ADS. Oh, remember there was a shield there, so can't aim too high, I guess.
A bomb has been located.
I believe ag control has been given. Black Magic's not even on ag anymore. He is completely just teleported over to what appears to be bunks. Gonna throw a kill. Get the Legion. Giving UCM that lead that they need. He's gonna run inside, get good mine. He's gonna go to play behind bunks. He's gonna throw the cool mine. Probably should have waited a little bit. He saw the barrel. Yep, there saw the barrel and he saw the head. He is gaining on 2 kills right now. Can he go for the third? No, he cannot, as looks like that was Cosmo. Mirror match coming in as well. It looks like, I believe what was called, this is that Roman Jaeger is going to bite UIC in the butt now. As what appears to be, Mirror Magic just ran over to site. That's going to be Spectre down as well. It's not Spectre. It's up to Mirror Magic and crew to finish up this round. A very similar round. A bit of deja vu here. Diffuser's down, 2v1, and yeah, the Basher to try and clutch this up for his team. We have Mirror Magic, I believe, on bunk and crew on the window. Basher gonna get a triple kill. He for a quad. Ooh, the rotate was cut off, and he can't find anyone. That's a round win for UCM and kill for crew. Right around here, UCM, what they want to do, they want to win this attack round. It's going to kitchen and meeting. What an interesting little order I got. UIC has got. Where they started out a meeting, went to basement, went to second floor, went to second floor again, went back to basement, and now went to me. Respect it. Respect it. It's a nice little pattern. Patterns are cool. Patterns are nice. Everyone loves a little pattern. We're just going to see how we're going to push it here. As this could determine how UCM's defenses are going to be. This could be either super easy for them or super hard.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's wait and see what's going to happen here. Now, let's say I was a very big fan of how this site was held. And I'm excited to see how it's going to be held again. But I'm more excited to see how UCM's going to push it. Once they figure out that it is kitchen meeting, you're going to know, okay, what did they do? They got us on this round. The flank, look shot, basement. That's what they had to remember. It literally it cannot be denied that it cost them it cost them that round. Had they had a Clay, a Nomad, or someone that's watching that direction, they would have got it. Yes, they had 3 angles they should have been watching: kitchen hall, the breach, and the stairs. I can understand, I can understand it. The breach just got open. So everyone's like, okay, breach open. People are gonna be in sight. We need to get in sight. We need to all be watching and cover people who are entering sight. They had 2 players, and one was watching probably hall, and one was probably watching breach, and guess what? No one was watching tower. And already they're going to get interested in the attic here. And they're studying, look at this. Look at this team. They know what went wrong. And they know how to execute. Setting these drones down basement to find Luckshot. Now Luckshot's going to play it smart. He's going to know, okay, look at that. He's playing on site. He's like, I know, I popped off. I won us a round. I won us the first round. I'm fragging out of my mind. A caster is praising me. I'm just gonna play chill. I'm gonna take my wins and take them. Looks like Maestro's gonna take some chip damage, but ooh, Spectre's taking a shot to the head by Luckshot. He's just teleporting around. Boosh, winning the engagement with the mute. UCM's trying to get this last person Basher outside of second floor, outside of kids, so that way they can get top 4 control, make some tasty verts, and then just push them out. Basher's gonna miss that drone. Take the drone out now. Gonna swing onto Boosh, I believe, and looks like he's gonna Boosh having some. Just not peeking it. Mav's gonna take. Black Magic's gonna take him out. He saw it down. He saw it down. He has to go for the down. But he's getting antsy. He is not winning it. They're just gonna let Basher go. I mean, I get it, but why couldn't they saw him drop? They had to know he was down. All I've got you to do was just throw 1 frag grenade down that hall, and then he would have been dead. Maybe 2 because, well, my eyes, Jaegers. We're going to see Mirror Magic going for the plant. He is going to get hit by the drone. He is just getting lit up, and it's going to be saved by the crew at the last second there. A clutch play. He's going to run outside, but gets shot right in the bum. Not sure what Magic was doing there. Crew's going to get a double kill. He knows where... He had a triple kill. Can he go for the 4K? He gets the 4K! Crew, I want you to alt Z that. If you're not shouting alt Z right now, I am going to be very upset at you, because I know we had the stream, but I want it, please. I want that clip. You popped off. You deserved it. You did great. And now we're going to UCM's defense. I probably shouldn't talk. I'm bad. This is a bad thing to do. I'm saying, come on, please, just give me an alt Z. Give us the highlights. I edit the scenes, and I try to get as many clips to you guys all as possible. And let's see how UCM's going to do as a defense now. This is the interesting part on the famous UIC homework trilogy is, did USC get VODs on Oregon? Because I don't know. I can't keep track of them. I don't know when the last time a stream was of... Actually, it would have been the last time I streamed it. There was an Oregon hold. But that was 2 weeks ago. And a lot can change in 2 weeks. So we're going to see how UCM's going to run this. Right now, this is anyone's game. And right now, I'm just hoping for UCM to just say, you know what, we're tired of being even Steven. You 2-7'd us on Cafe, I believe is what it was. Let me double check. No, sorry, 3-7. So now we're going to 3-7 you. Let's get some flawless defense going here, UCM. You got it. That's all you need.
10 seconds remaining.
We're going to see some interesting plays for this upstairs. So we're going to see some reinforcements going in the kitchen. Interesting spread of resources. I mean, it appears they got on the main ones. The main thing I need to know is they better have a spare for attic, because that's what UIC did. So UCM might as well do the same. And looks like we're going to see only mute for wall denial. Interesting. But we're going to see Zoph, aka Basher, going in, joining on kitchen along with the Ayana, which is, I guess, the first. No, this isn't the first. We've seen the Ayana before, I believe. This is the first. We've definitely seen Ayana before. Luck shot in basement of all places. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of see what's going for there, but it's hard. I agree with it, but let's have to wait and see. Looks like Dronia kitchen right outside the door here. One of the teammates joining it. Black Magic is holding bottom showers here, it appears. Just waiting for one of the players to go up red. He might be getting drawn up from dying, though. To wait and see here. Looks like he's going to push in the kitchen. Push Black Magic. Black Magic gets this fries him off the board. And he's gonna get a bit aggressive here. But an interesting move, as due to him moving, Ayana does not know where he is. But he doesn't know where the Ayana is either. He is expecting a kitchen push. But it looks like, ooh. Crew, I believe that is. Or is that Spectre? I can't tell. Oh! Black Magic coming in clutch, able to come in for revenge. And it looks like, I believe that was actually Mirror Magic. No, Boosh. Oh my god. Boosh. Fill in the hatch. I wonder, did he have shotgun? I'm assuming he had shotgun. That was a very close play there. Black Magic on a triple kill. Can Black Magic get the famous ace? That would be a flex, to say the least. And nope, never mind. The ace has been shut down, but I think it needed to be shut down after we saw the Thermite just pushing through sight, taking out both Crew and Spectre. Future is down, now 3v1. Mirror Magic getting hungry for that kill. And I think he just needs to chill. It's 20 seconds. They literally have Basher boxed in. Just don't peek. Why are you peeking? You had him boxed in. And it's going to be C4. He's going to be pushed off. And the C4 kill. Thank you, Boosh, for finishing off. You are a saint. I'm glad you stayed below and learned to be calm and reserved. Good round, but too close of a round for my UCM people. Play it safe, please. Now we're going to be going to a laundry and supply room here. This is going to be an interesting hole here, as I don't think UIC is ready for this. If they did their homework, they would know, but they never faced this hole. And yeah, Crew throwing out the NS to the Therm. He definitely came in. He popped off on Crew and Spectre. They were not ready for it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
And it clearly showed. So let's see how they're going to play this round. This is the interesting hold. I've already explained it before. I explained it 2 weeks ago. And it's just interesting the way this site goes. Because UCM has a quirky and unique hold. It's been streamed by CR Searchers talked about it. They really like it. It's going to come down to, I want to know how UIC is going to push this, because UIC, they had some interesting push this year, but they never seen this. And I've never seen them push against this. I've seen many teams push against this, all different. Some teams rush the meeting, some teams just rush in the bunker. Sometimes I think I may even seen a team run down main. But we're going to see at least 3 spawn construction. Might be going for a tower push here, which is quite something different. Mirror Magic is running back to site now. A little bit late in the setup. Why not just drop hatch? It's a bit easier, you know. But I can't tell them what to do. So we're going to see him trying to get some top control first to start off with. This is definitely a slow and methodical push here from UIC. They're going to start droning out Spectre here in meeting. He's trying to get some headshot. He's watching that bunker while his light depends on it, which it does. Yeah, and we're going to see Basher droning out. He notices the meeting hatches up. Going to try maybe purifier it. But hopefully we see Spectre play it safe and calm. Dimitri's going to stop Bookshot from journeying into kitchen here. And he's going to get the kitchen hatch open. And oh, that would have been funny if the... Oh yes, the mute is still up. That's going to take out the alibi for at least, I want to say, a few seconds. Not a whole lot, just enough to make it so they can the nighttime. Add a catch is reinforced, which is good for UCM. They also know that hatch is open, so they're gonna be watching it pretty hard here. Don't black magic. Oh my god, can you actually get it? No, but eat chips. That's better than nothing. It's respectable. It's humble. And the third mate here is going to try and peek in the pillar. A minute left. Not a lot of action this round. This has definitely been a slow, methodical take. We're going to probably see UIC here pushing the hatch. Spectre going to take some damage. Getting pushed out. He is pushed out of meaning. But the Mozzie's there. Ash has no idea. Buckshot once again falls. What have I said? Kill the head of the snake. It's down. And ooh, Boosh just ran in the side. Not knowing about the freezer. Why did I know about the freezer? They knew he fell. Black Magic, what were you doing? What is going on here for UCM? They've just fallen in the last 10 seconds. Crew's gonna get a double kill. This is another round for Crew to pop off. Gonna get that smoke off, but didn't hit the therm. Crew's gonna get triple kill. Crew. Please, Crew. I'm begging you. You know what you need to do. You must answer the call of duty. Can Crew pull this off? Everyone, you need to get Crew your energy and a trade. That was... Oh, Crew, you are going Ultra Instinct today. You are proving yourself to be a champion. I know you're thinking I threw, but no, you barely... that was just the closest you can be. It was so close, and you popped off. That was a great round for you. Running it back, basically, it seems like, okay, that was the closest a round could have ever been. We just threw in that last minute, so let's just run it back. Simple as that. Can't change it. It's already midnight. Welcome to the late night stream. It's UCM Esports after hours here. We are having a great time. This is this is a first ever event, a midnight stream. I love casting, I love Siege, I love UCM, but man, I want to go to bed. It is past my bedtime, so UCM, let's get some solid wins here. 4-4, as close as it could be. I really hope the overtime does not come out. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. I just know I'm going to rest ECC tonight. Hopefully with a UCM dub. Same strat. same strategy here by UCM. They know what happened. They just threw in the last few rounds, and they can't rely on crew to just pop off. Can you get a scoreboard real quick, please? TY, look at that crew. Look at that. Look at those kills. Crew is leading a charge of 14. Thank you for that. That is just some tasty stuff you love to see. UCM definitely having each of their people showing their strengths. Luckshot droning and split into meeting. Trying to find some stuff right now. Gonna enter in top main. Go back out. Now just kind of getting stuck. We're getting some Z-Peens going out. Mere Magic playing aggressive on top tower here. As Luckshot comes down top main. He is trying to peek. He's peeking in the door. Black Magic sees a drone as well. Gonna fall back up top. He could easily right now get a flank on Luckshot. They know he's near main. But he's not gonna capitalize on that. Like I said, you gotta take out the head of the snake. They know. There's someone over there. This could be it. But Magic is slowly just creeping up. But Magic, he hears that breaching charge go out. Oof. Oh, he should have waited just 1 second. He got greedy for the kill. I don't blame him. But he is doing the right thing to do. He is getting out of there. He gave himself away, and now he has to fall back. Spectre falling back as well. UCM, there's a minute left, so UCM is playing the timer right. Black Magic's going to sit top. He's worried about Luckshot. Luckshot is giving him a run for his money in terms of fragging power. Luckshot walks in the meeting. Black Magic is setting it perfectly right now. He has the perfect lineup for a flank. He can get up what we have to call mesh flank. Taking in that poster like it's no man's business. He is still sitting up here. I know he is scared, but you gotta move, Black Magic. You gotta move. Now's the time. Your teammate needs you. Go in that flank. There you go, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. Ooh, voice crack. And you got this. You heard the breach charge go off. You had to have heard it. Granted, it's the Ubisoft game. You heard a drop down. You need to start moving. As UCM is already in pillar, taking out crew. That's the fragging power by Luckshot. Look, they know where UCM is. Black Magic needs to get it. What? Okay, my head is hurting already from this. There's so many engagements going on. They're gonna Black Magic, and it appears looks like we're gonna see Boosh can't get the kill. No C4 trades. No C4s. Ooh, a headshot. Come on. This is Boosh Magic. These are the fragging power of UCM. That's a down. 2v1. And that's a Boosh with a triple kill. Whew. Oh, I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up for that, people. This is a close game. UCM and UIC, they are just tormenting me right now. I have no idea what I did to them. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful teamwork. Look at that duo right there. You love to see it. And this is just... Whew. It's been a night, people. It's technically morning, depending on how much of a routine will be. We're getting into... We passed the 3 hour... Excuse me. We have passed the 3 hour mark. This is a 3... Can we go for the 3.5 hour stream? This might be one of the longest streams I have ever done. And... Whew. Let's see how much longer it can go, because UCM needs to only win 2 more rounds, but USC only needs to win 3. So USC's best hope right now is to tie it up. I believe. Wait, no, they can still win it. They can win. They need USC cannot. They want to get lose a round. Our force default. They need to at least win 2 more rounds, but it's gonna be tough. UCM's back on Kids, and Kids is arguably the best site. So, let's see what's going to be played here. I want to see some cheeky plays from both teams. I want to see, obviously, a fair game. You know, don't be a jerk. Because at the end of the day, this is esports. You know, this is college. You know, we gotta play. We're trying to become future pros. We're trying to become the next players, the next big names, the next oh my god, oh god, I almost misspelled Bolo there, but I probably just say it. I should shut up and talk about the game. So we're going to see what's like a 3-2 push, 2 going towards games. What Black Magic getting sitting in basement and this getting fried by Lux Shot. And an interesting, good play there, getting open that vertical to get rid of that mute jammer. And, well, interesting. This is very interesting for UCM, as they're now down a player. And Boosh getting fried just as much. Not quite sure where he was sitting on maybe trophies we got fried from, I believe. So yeah. Not looking good for UCM right now. UIC is getting a lot of early ground control here. Your match is going to hit himself with his own impact, I believe. And he's going to try and get the funny vault. Not even reinforcing that side off. It might have not pocketed one. I could be wrong on that. A minute and a half left here. UIC is at great control right now. Bush hears the... He hears the Ayana. She's going to quick peek it. Bush literally turning her away at the second she peeks. Might know about the Ash. If it's on Ash, Bush, you need to run. You're going to get flanked. Super hard. Boosh! What was that? You got blessed by the shotgun gods. Wait, why does it still say 44? Yay Siege, am I right? What a perfect esports ready game. There it goes. Okay. I guess Thermite just knows Crew's number. He knows exactly where he is. He knows exactly how he's going to poke it. We're going to wait and see how this is going to go. UCM is playing in a very interesting spot right now. They have to push the shield. Mirror Match is going to get flashed out. Boost playing below for the vertical play. He can play for that C4. That could honestly win them the round, people. A C4 kill at the very last second while a plant's going down could change the could turn the tides.
10 seconds to go.
Cosmo just running across, running past Spectre. Spectre, shoot the shield! Spectre, the Goyle shield! Never mind, Mirror Match got a frag kill. Spectre with a shotgun. You're seeing being blessed by shotgun gods. 3v2 technically, but technically it's a 3v1. You see him hitting the default. Boost getting fried. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Thank God there's no claymores. That could have been a scary round. And you know, it was called out. They had heard the diffuser. Why did I guess I gotta say, even though it's a round win, why did Spectre not shoot that Goyle shield? It has a big red canister right on its back, prime for bullets to be shot. It's literally his gimmick. But we're on match point. Can UCM be bold enough and finish it before the 3.5 hour mark, people? UCM's already at the record. Siege has the record for probably the longest stream. Maybe Smash Bros can take it. Maybe League. League might also take it because League games are so long. I have no idea why. I don't know who in their bright minds at Riot Games thought, you know what, it's like a game that takes at least 30 to 40 minutes. Well, granted, Battle Royales, and I like Battle Royales, but I just don't like League. It's a weird game. The Frost, the alibi pick. That's a first for UCM from this game. I definitely seen it before. I do like the Frost flex though, because Frost is funny. Frost is notoriously is not liked, I guess. Because she's like, her gadget just kind of sucks because Frost mats are pretty easy to read. But they're so easy to read, yet I see so many downs. So, you know, and she has the shield. But so does Alibi, I believe. No, yes, Alibi does have a shield, so that is a good note to have. Because Alibi can be good up, but we're seeing UCM playing on kitchen and dining here. And we're going to see how it's going to get played here. They have some good top control here. They just had to have Black Magic and I believe would be Boosh work together as a team. They are a dynamic duo to say the least. So we're going to see how they're going to go. We're going to see the Thermite and Sophia and Luckshot and was like Cosmo all pushing over on the small tower side. What I want to know is, so that wall is muted, the main wall you're seeing right now. Yes, it is muted. I guess I wonder if the funny Thermite trick can work on this site. Because it's like you can get around electrified walls with a good Thermite trick in small tower, but it depends on how you want to use it. It looks like UIC they're just getting rid of small tower. They're just like, nah, we're not gonna mess with it. Not worth it. Not worth our time. We're gonna go for an attic and tower a big tower push. Also, maybe pushing them Z, just straight up pushing the site for security. I gotta say, good flank cam. I like that. I could come be helpful later. They're watching the attic hatch now. They know someone's gonna be up there, but the question is, no one's peeking it really. They saw the drone on Z. And Boosh and Black Magic are still just making verts. Interesting. Ooh, one broke open games. And now walks into there. UIC is definitely taking this close, but they're also in a great spot. They're in meeting right now. Can Zoph get the mute jammer? No, can Zoph get the mute jammer from there? To wait and see. Just angle it just right. She just backs off. Interesting enough. And just not going to take it. Maybe they're scared of ADSs. Maybe not. Luckshot is pushing in the attic. Going to try and fry out Black Magic and Boosh. But he also has Gritty here to back him up. 45 seconds left. Black Magic and Boosh to your A fallback to site are keeping ground control. I'm liking this control. Boosh has a great angle right now. Crew's the first to fall though. Signaling Boosh to fall back as they're now getting into sight. UIC is slowly flooding in here. Starting to suffocate. It looks like it's starting to suffocate UCM. 3-4 right now. I could be wrong. Spectre. Shotgun God blessed him today. He has earned it. And oh, the hatch. The hatch though. Spectre, you're running above you. Yep, there it is. Jumping down. 1v2. Candace is coming down to Boosh.
5 seconds remaining.
They're gonna get the future down. Boosh gets the flank. Hits it down.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
It's behind the box. He knows where it is. Ooh, Boosh taking advantage. He still has health advantage. He doesn't have impacts though. Oh, the pistol flick was not fast enough. Oh God, please tell me it's 6-5 at least. UCM cannot lose this. Yep, this is round 12. You're gonna be a win for UCM or overtime. Oh God. It's surely intense. For those that have stuck through the entire stream, I salute you. You are the real troopers today. So are these players. But we're going to see the basement hold. This has been maybe good for UCM. As long as they can just play it safe, play it secure, get those frags they need, and hopefully not force, Boosh just to frag out and have to clutch up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And let's see how this is going to go. We're gonna see. I would imagine UCM will change that strat too much, as I don't think they have any counter strats. Well, let's see how I'm just curious how this is gonna go. Not seeing too many different things. This is for match point. Please, UCM, I'm begging you. End my suffering. Let's get those frags out. They almost had it. It came down to literally a 1v1. That's what it's always come down to. These are some of the most even teams we have ever seen.
Seconds remaining. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And let's see, as the action phase starts now, I'm just saying, I don't know. This is going to require UCM just to play very safe. And just, UIC is going to do a hard push in the tower, it looks like. Magic just barely getting down his stairs here. He's going to be forced to sit on those tower stairs and wait for someone to push him. Or eventually fall back. Tower is just being torn apart, as you can hear the thunderous roar of the attacker's weapons. Interesting cam there. As Luckshot is first in the site, he's going to sledge open attic. Drone it out, possibly. Quick peek it. Fire. Not anyone there. I believe that's Black Magic. Yeah, it's on the top right repel. I think he's something to flank him, but he's not worried about attic too much. Ooh. Luckshot doesn't think anyone's upstairs. So he's gonna push it. Nope, he's not. Yeah, maybe. Making verts. Gonna get that off the wall. Gonna force Spectre to retreat. And Boosh to retreat as well. Boosh? Boo. Okay, he's protected by a split. But the UIC is coming. They're taking a meeting. And they now default. They now hold on the strat. But I'm just gonna. I think this is gonna be a full anchor hold from UCM. Not quite sure where Boosh is running towards, but he's just gonna secure a pillar. A minute left. No frags. No damage even. This has been just a slow, methodical round. I do like Black Magic's positioning here. He is holding down that Z axis way in case anyone pushes. The flash is coming out. The first frag of the game is taken by Mere Magic. And it's going to put UIC down. Sword is Sword has been a good player. Thermite going to come out well. I'm guaranteed this thing is muted. Yep, it's not muted. That sounded weird. Okay. Well, that's going to be another entry point for UIC. They're now sledging open. They're now getting a lot of control in the site. Mozzie's just sitting down prone, waiting for someone to push him. How's Luckshot not getting hit by smoke right now? There it is. There's the damage. Luckshot just pushing through the smoke. Just inhaling those chemicals.
Seconds to go.
Ooh. Oh, poor smoke there. Actually, that's not a bad smoke. Cuff. Oh, Boosh is the next to fall. Luckshot is just taking the smoke damage. Ooh. Great. Come on. GG. That is game. This is a great denial of plant. Great burn of time. And people. That's a great game. That was a long game. That was a close game multiple times. And well played for both teams. Well played for this league to begin with. This is going to put UCM 3-1. Luckshots first to leave. And I gotta say, looking at the scoreboards here, I'm trying to think of a player of the game to pick out. You know, we've had a lot of great players. They've all done great stuff. They've all just fragged out our minds. You know, I really can't think of a player. I have to think of one. It's tradition. You know, I'm gonna have to give it to. I think. Thinking right now, it's hard to think when you're just on your own. Also, this is giving me time to pull up the image because I don't have it pulled up, man. I can't have anyone else curse it. But I'm gonna give a player the game. If I had to pick, if it was just from the last map, it would have been different. But looking at all three maps, looking at the scoreboards, I think there's been some clear, just overall, who's been the best player, especially in that last round. There's a lot of clutch plays, and it was close. I almost gave it to Crew, but I'm going to give it to, Jacob Boosh, aka Boosh. You know, he fragged out so much on the first map. He went 16 top fragger, and he did decent. He did pretty good on second map. He wasn't the top fragger, but you see, he was still in that middle range. Last map, I have no idea, but hey, great games. I'm gonna end the stream here. Good night, sleep tight. We'll see ya. I don't know when. Instagram giveaway. Do it. Sign up for it. I'm looking at you. Follow our Instagram account. Do it. You might get yourself a really cool headset. And hey, why not want a headset? I'll see you all later.